And we're live. What's going on, everybody? What a great game we have to watch here tonight. Boston Bruins, Pittsburgh Penguins, two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. Should be a whole lot of fun to watch. Hope you guys are ready for a fun night tonight because I certainly am. Please remember to drop that like and give this stream a thumbs up. The more likes on the video, the more people will be in here, the more people will see it, and the more fun of a stream we will have. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and follow along. Hey, DMV's already here. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. This should be a heck of a matchup here tonight. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. We're always looking to add new subscribers to the channel. Always looking to grow this community more and more each and every day. And hopefully you have a great stream here tonight in what should be a great game. I know Monday night's stream was absolutely awesome between the Bruins and Flyers. Now we got Bruins and Penguins. Should be a really, really fun time as well. So we got a little bit of time here before puck drop. The Bruins are doing a ceremony before the game for Tuukka Rask playing his 500th career game. So puck drop might be a little bit later than usual, about like 5 minutes or so. So it looks like we got a little bit of time to kill here before the actual game starts. Hey, what's going on, Vaughn? What's going on, Rob? Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to hit that like button, guys. Those likes really do... Those likes really do go a long, long way. Hey, Derek's in the stream as well. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hey, what's going on? My buddy Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball is here in the chat. Everyone be sure to check his channel out if you're into basketball. Vaughn says that he can see Jack Edwards' face right now. That's not a face you want to see very often, Vaughn. Yeah, DMV. Oh, man, that's unfortunate, dude. Your girlfriend broke up with you. That's really tough, man. That sucks. Neil Peart's passing. Obviously, he was one of, if not the greatest drummer of all time. Absolute legend. Yeah, obviously really, really sad. Music world lost an absolute legend. So prayers to him and to his friends and family. Yeah, I don't know about the echo, Vaughn. That didn't come in until later in the stream last time. I've messed with a few things. I think I might have fixed it, but we'll have to wait and see if there's echo later or not in the stream. Hopefully not. I think I fixed it, but not 100% on that. Hey, Sutton's in the stream now. What's going on, guys? Thank you, Sutton, for dropping in. Really, really appreciate it as always. Remember to please hit that thumbs up, guys, and give this stream a like. We always want to get as many likes as we can on the video because that gets more people in here and more people watching the stream, which helps the channel to grow a lot. So those likes really do go a long way. I cannot show the game. That absolutely will not happen on this channel ever. This is not showing the game. That's a copyright violation, and your channel will get taken off of YouTube. So if you want to watch the game, I would suggest trying Reddit streams or watching it on TV, but you are not going to see it here. Yeah, man, Rush is awesome, DMV. Absolutely incredible band for sure. And what are my thoughts on Colorado's Stadium Series jerseys? I really don't like them. I thought Colorado could have done so much better. They have such a great color scheme. Colorado jerseys normally are really, really good. And for whatever reason, I don't know. These Stadium Series jerseys really missed the mark in my mind for both the Kings and the Avalanche. I don't like either of them. I think they look kind of lousy, honestly. Are the Bruins wearing alternate jerseys? Sutton, I'm not sure, Sutton. I have not seen the Bruins and what they're wearing yet, but when they get out on the ice, I'm sure I'll see and I can answer your question. Yes, Peter DeBoer is now the head coach of the Vegas Golden Knights, Vaughn. That is very, very weird to say the least. And I do not like that move at all from Vegas firing Gallant. I don't know. I mean, you guys saw my video on that, hopefully. It was absolutely shocking. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I did the video on it. I'm still absolutely in shock. No, Ian, I'm sorry, man, but I cannot show the game. It's literally illegal. It's illegal to show the game. So I would if I could, but I literally can't. I will get a copyright strike from the NHL, and YouTube will take my channel down if I show the game. DMV's getting a Cale Makar jersey. There you go, DMV. That's awesome, man. That is absolutely awesome. Cale Makar is one of my favorite players. Oh, Ian, you asked a great question. Who is the best young D-man? Cale Makar, Colorado Avalanche, one of my absolute favorite up-and-coming players in the NHL. I think he's the best young defenseman in the league. I see multiple Norris trophies in his future for Cale Makar. I absolutely love what Makar has brought to Colorado and think he's going to be an incredibly, incredibly good player. Hey, what's going on, THG? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for dropping in. Really, really appreciate it. Favorite Bruins jerseys? Honestly, the Bruins alternates now, their new alternates this year, are definitely one of my all-time favorite Bruins jerseys. Also the Men in Black jerseys from a few years ago, like the early 2010s, I thought were really, really good as well. Is Cale Makar the next Bobby Orr? I don't think anyone is ever going to match what Bobby Orr did at the NHL level, ever. But certainly, I think Cale Makar will be the best two-way defenseman of this generation. Absolutely. And Sutton, to answer your question about the jerseys, yes, Boston is wearing their alternate jerseys tonight, which I do like very, very much. Yeah, I mean, Rasmus Dahlin's pretty good, but he's very good, and he's only just a kid still, but he's on a very bad team. I don't think Dahlin is dynamic as Makar. Makar can go up and down the ice with ease and just dominate both ends of the ice. But I mean, Dahlin's up there too. Obviously, he didn't go first overall for no reason. Dahlin is there very much for a reason. He's an incredible player as well. THG asked, do I like Star Wars? I've actually never seen any of the Star Wars movies, THG, so that's a difficult one for me to answer. Rob says, if Dallas can blow the lead again today, we good, but Buffalo lack of comeback is, yeah, sorry, Rob, I do not see the Buffalo Sabres beating Dallas. Dallas is a significantly better team. I think Dallas wins today for sure. Hey, Nick, hi and bye. Well, I'm glad you could stop in, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's all right that you can't stay long. I'm glad you stopped in, said hello, and welcome to the stream, Nick, and bye, Nick. Sutton says he's going to get a Bruins alternate. That'd be awesome, man. I do love the Bruins alternate jerseys. So, just an update for you guys. The game hasn't actually started yet. They're doing a ceremony for Tuukka Rask, who played his 500th career game recently. This is, I believe, their first home game since that night. So, they're doing a big thing for Tuukka right now. So, the actual game hasn't started yet. Puck drop is going to be a little bit later than normal. They're giving him all kinds of gifts right now. They've had all these messages from past teammates, current teammates. It's been a pretty big ceremony. Obviously, Tuukka's not even suited up tonight because of the concussion he suffered in the last game against Columbus. So Tuukka doesn't even get to play tonight. He's on IR right now, and Jaro Halak will be playing in goal tonight for Boston. Let's see. Nick says, let's go Bruins. He's a Caps fan. And he hates Pittsburgh. Sutton's going to take a shower, and then we'll be back. That's cool. Because that's when I had the video drop, Vaughn. I recorded it the other day and then had it drop today so I could have some content today. What do you mean, why did I do it this morning? Because I wanted to? I wanted to see, I've never, purposely really done, funny videos or comedy videos on here. So I wanted to see how it went, because I'm going to do a bunch of other teams if you guys like the, if you guys like the funny stuff, then I can do that, what fans say videos for a bunch of other teams, too. I already have Pittsburgh in mind, have an idea of what I would say. Have San Jose, Arizona, Toronto. I have a bunch, so I can do those for a bunch of different teams if you guys think that they're funny. Halak is playing tonight because Rask is injured. Yeah, last time Washington and New Jersey played, the Devils absolutely beat the wheels off of the Capitals. I do not see that happening again, guys, at all. I really do think that Washington wins tonight. No, Rob, I never really used to shit on the Sabres all that much until the only thing that got me really, really mad about the Sabres was over the summer when I said that they weren't going to be a playoff team and that they were probably going to finish 6th or 7th in the division, and all those Sabres fans called me like an idiot and disliked the video and gave it 40 dislikes, and all these Sabres fans came at me. I'm like, what do you guys see in this team? And now they're not going to make the playoffs, just like I said. That's what made me go after the Sabres this year. Normally, I'm not usually I'd shit on Montreal or Toronto a lot more than Buffalo, but just all those Sabres fans coming at me over the summer really made me want to go after the Sabres, so that's why it's been like that this year. Though Eichel's fantastic. I did a video about how good Jack Eichel is. If the Sabres were any better, Eichel would be an MVP candidate. But the fact that they're not good, kind of stifles that. But that's really just what made me mad, Rob, was those people in my comment section and disliking the video because I said the Sabres weren't going to make the playoffs. And now it looks like they're not going to make the playoffs. All right, so we're doing the anthem now. Todd Angeli is singing the national anthem for, obviously, in Boston. And then we will have puck drop here. So puck drop is a little bit later than usual because of the ceremony for Tuukka Rask. Sorry, I just drew a blank there for some reason. Puck drop's a little later than normal because of the ceremony for Tuukka Rask. But we should be getting going just here in the next couple of minutes right after the anthem is done. Remember, guys, to please hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel if you're watching and happen to be new. We have a great stream coming up for you tonight. This should be a great game. Thoughts on Chris Letang? Well, first, welcome to the chat, Danny. And second, Letang, a very, very solid defenseman. He's been a good player for a long, long time in Pittsburgh. Really, really talented player. A lot of upside offensively. I do think, we're starting to get to the point where, like a lot of those Penguins, I think we're going to start to see a decline a little bit in the next few years. But the Penguins' win window is still now. So he's still a really, really good player and someone that you got to be aware of at all times on the ice. Welcome, TTC. Welcome, Gaming Sports Fan. Says, what do I think about Toronto right now? Toronto is what Toronto is. They're a high-scoring offensive team. Defense is a big question mark. Still has been for the past like 4 years. It's still a huge question mark. Again, Toronto's a playoff team. Yes, probably. They're also probably one and done in the playoffs again, especially if they're the lower seed. I don't see them going into Boston and winning, and I don't see them going into Tampa Bay and winning. So I think it's going to be a first-round playoff exit again for the Maple Leafs. All right, Nick, see you, man. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, as always. Maybe we'll talk to you soon. So we're just about ready for puck drop here. Jaro Halak is in goal, as I said, for Boston. Tristan Jarry is in net for Pittsburgh. He's the starting goaltender now. He's been much better this season than Matt Murray. And we are underway. The puck is dropped. Pittsburgh now dumps it into the offensive zone, and that's going to be an icing 9 seconds into the game right off the opening faceoff. Pittsburgh ices the puck. So now the faceoff will come all the way down to the Pittsburgh end, and we'll have an offensive zone draw for the Bruins. I'm going to crack my beer here. Got one beer for tonight. Going to crack it, and we're ready to go for this game as Boston wins the faceoff. First lines out there against each other. The Bergeron line for Boston, the Crosby line for Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh's able to exit the zone here. Here comes Crosby. Slap shot, and he scores! Just like that, it's 1-0 Penguins. Sidney Crosby blasts a shot past Jaro Halak. Pretty bad goal for Halak to give up, and it's 1-0 Pittsburgh already. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. I mean, just a nothing rush through the... How does Halak give that up? All Crosby does is wind up and take... All Crosby does is wind up and take a slap shot. How does Halak let that in? Can't show the screen, Brandon. That's a copyright violation. It's illegal and not going to happen. So, sorry, can't show the game. Only play-by-play. That should have never been a goal. Halak has to make that save 100% of the time. And Boston is already down here early. Oh, man. Halak has looked really, really lousy the last couple games that he's played. Man, I am... what a brutal start. Not even a minute into the game, and Crosby scored already and puts Pittsburgh up 1-0. I have a feeling this is going to be a long night for the Boston Bruins. Because they're not playing well right now, and Pittsburgh is. Hey, what's going on, SMM Jack? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad you could stop in. And yeah, Halak is sucking it up right now. He looked pretty lousy against the Flyers on Monday, and not looking any better tonight. And now we got a whistle. Charlie McAvoy was down, and we got a stoppage of play here and a little bit of a scrum. What is going on here? So McAvoy hits Tanev. Beautiful closeout check. That's a great hit. That's a great hit by McAvoy. And then Zach Aston Reese piles on top of him right after the hit. That's a great hit by McAvoy. What is Aston Reese piling on for? Hey, what's going on, Chandler? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, Crosby did get the first goal of this game. So the Boston's going to get a power play here. Zach Aston Reese to the box for roughing, and Boston gets a man advantage. Yeah, I mean, Halak has looked awful recently. See, Rob asked, why do players never want to play on a bad team? It's a perfect opportunity to be a hero, but they always try and coast on a good team. I mean, it's hard to pull a bad team into good team territory. So unless they get a bunch of good players, it's hard to make that much of a drastic difference. And here comes Pittsburgh shorthanded. Good job there by Boston getting back, but Pittsburgh with an easy zone clear there. Now Boston has to regroup in the offensive zone. So Boston is on the power play here. Zach Aston-Reese is in the box for roughing. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. First minute of the game, Crosby scores for the Penguins on a brutal goal given up by Jaro Halak that he should have stopped 100% of the time. And, yeah, it's not looking good early for Boston as Pittsburgh clears it down once again. And Pittsburgh's killed off the first minute of this power play very easily. Boston hasn't even gotten set up in the offensive zone yet. So this is not looking good as Coyle shoots one on goal. That's a pretty easy save there for Tristan Jarry. But at least we'll have an offensive zone face-off for the Bruins coming up here. Hey, Seamus, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it, as always. Come on, don't spam the chat, Seamus. You said it once. You don't need to keep saying it, man. Oh, yeah, TTC, for sure. This is my favorite. Nice and affordable. Doesn't break the bank. It's good. Oh, yeah, I mean, Pastrnak is Boston's offense, Danny, for sure. Without Pastrnak, they would be near the bottom of the league in scoring. Vaughn asks, why isn't Matt Murray starting? Because Tristan Jarry is the starter now. Yeah, Murray's been really struggling this season, and Tristan Jarry's been a lot better, so Jarry's the starter now. How many Czech players do I know? I mean, well, David Pastrnak, David Krejci. I know there's quite a few in the league. As Boston now, as the power play comes to an end, trying to set up, and that's going to be a hit from behind. Now Corrali comes in, and everyone's jumping in now. Chara comes in, and we got another big scrum here as these guys start to really go at it. That was a hit from behind by the Penguins defenseman on Chris Wagner, and everybody piles in. We got some action going early in this game. And that's definitely going to be a penalty to Pittsburgh here, as that's a boarding call. I mean, blatant boarding call. Who is that, Marino? Yeah, it was Marino for Pittsburgh, just square in the back on Chris Wagner. And then everyone else just piles in as Corrali tries to come in. Wagner gets up. Chara comes in. And Tanev and Lafferty for Pittsburgh pile on. The score is literally on your screen. How are you asking for a score? Yeah, these teams do play again on Sunday. So this is the first of two matchups in very close proximity to each other. So I definitely think this is going to be an interesting game. And here's Boston back on the power play, and Patrice Bergeron with a great opportunity in the save by Jarry. This power play is already looking better for Boston than their first one did, that's for sure. But now it looks like Pittsburgh's going to be able to clear, and they do all the way down to Halak. Yeah, no, Forsbacka Karlsson will not be helping the team, TTC. Absolutely not. Crosby scored for the Penguins. It's Boston with a chance there, but the puck goes on the side of the net. And then Pastrnak gets absolutely leveled by Marcus Pettersson. And that gets cleared out to the neutral zone by Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh's killed off the first 50 seconds of the second consecutive power play for the Bruins. And Boston is not getting a whole lot going on offensively here in this game. Already down 1-0. Hey, what's going on, Firestrike? Happy birthday, man. Appreciate you being here on your big day. Awesome to see you in the chat. No school for TTC tomorrow and next Tuesday. Hey, that's awesome, man. Free days out of school are always good for sure. As here's Boston now. Danton Heinen in the offensive zone. Boston trying to get the equalizing goal here, and they're unable to as Pittsburgh clears it once again out to the neutral zone. Boston dumps it back in. 20 seconds left on the power play. And that's going to be an easy save there by Tristan Jarry on Danton Heinen with 10 seconds remaining on the power play. So looks like Boston's going to come up empty on this one as well. And still 1-0 Pittsburgh on Crosby's early goal right in the first minute of the game. Uh-oh, TTC, your TV's broken. It sounds like you're having the same problem as Firestrike was having in the playoffs last year. Oh, wow. Really, TTC? That's what's causing the days off from school? That's wild. Damn. But, yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh's a great counterattack team. So, if Boston makes mistakes with the puck, Pittsburgh is 100% going to capitalize on those chances. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I really do. Boston has not been playing well recently. They don't have their starting goaltender. I don't know what's going on with the Bruins right now, but it isn't good. So, I really do think that Pittsburgh is going to win this game. And then these teams meet again on Sunday in what should be another really, really exciting matchup Sunday afternoon. So we'll see if this game kind of sets the tone for Sundays as well. But I think Pittsburgh wins probably both of these games. Pittsburgh's playing much better than Boston right now. Pittsburgh now exits their zone, and now here they come through the neutral zone. Malkin with the puck, loses it to Torrey Krug. Now tries to take it back, and does. Pittsburgh takes it right away from Krug as Malkin and Krug joust. And continue pushing and shoving back and forth. Now Pittsburgh setting up in the Boston zone. And the Bruins, nice job there by Pasternak to take it away in the defensive zone. But Boston comes in off sides, and we're going to get another whistle here. With 13:47 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Pittsburgh on an early Sidney Crosby goal. It's been the only goal of the game so far. We've had a couple of decent scrums already. But that's pretty much been it for excitement so far in this game. We now head to commercial break. Let's see. Vaughn says he snitched on those gangsters with the gym teacher, and you might get jumped tomorrow. Man, Vaughn, I don't think you're going to get jumped tomorrow. I think you'll be fine, dude. Just protect yourself at all times and be aware of your surroundings. And if they do anything, they're going to get in massive trouble. So I doubt they'll actually jump you, dude. Rob says the teacher who thought that he was plagiarizing some guy for a poem ruined him. Oh, man. That's not good, Rob. You definitely don't want to be getting accused of plagiarism. That's a pain in the ass to deal with in school for sure. So while we're on commercial here, guys, I just want to remind you all to please hit that like button and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. That really, really helps out the channel, gets more people in the stream, helps to grow the channel, and gets more people watching, which leads to a more fun stream. And also, if you're new to the channel and not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. We're always looking to add more people to the off-the-wall hockey community. And, yeah, we'd love to have you be a part of more streams here and all my content here focused on hockey in the NHL. So, like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for all your support. And we're back from commercial break here, so we should have puck drop in just a couple of seconds here while this game continues here on in the first period. So let's see. Well, hey, Adam, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Vaughn says his kid in his math class always checks your mouth when you open your mouth. That's really weird, man. I don't know what's going on there. Chandler says go Pens. So I know we got some Penguins fans in the chat. We always do. Penguins always bring a good number of people into the stream, which is fantastic for the channel. And I want to welcome you all here. And let's see, Boston setting up in the offensive zone here on the forecheck. Jake DeBrusk with the puck behind the net. DeBrusk, Coyle, and Bjork is the line out for Boston right now. Pittsburgh's able to clear, though, and now Boston's caught up ice. We got a 4-on-3 coming the other way. Good back check there by Boston, though, to limit Pittsburgh's opportunity with that. And now they're able to clear their defensive zone back out to the neutral zone. So, good job there getting back by Boston, to say the least. Pittsburgh now regrouping in their own and into the neutral zone. D-to-D pass does not connect, and they got to regroup again. Boston trying to forecheck, and they do a good job of it. They take away the puck, and now the fourth line for the Bruins is trying to get in, control the puck in Pittsburgh's zone. Board battles going on right now. No clear possession either way. Nice hit there by Wagner on Chris Letang, but Letang gets the puck out. Now here comes Pittsburgh back the other way. They just dump it in and get in on the forecheck. And now we've got Chris Wagner and Chris Letang jawing back and forth behind the play. They never got themselves back up into the play, and now they will both, looks like they're both heading to the penalty box. So we're going to have some 4-on-4 play here as Letang and Wagner was some pushing and shoving. Clearly doesn't look like any intention to actually fight by either guy, but the ref is sending them both to the box. And we're going to have some 4-on-4 action here. So 12:27 remaining in the first period, and we got 2 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey headed your way. This is definitely going to open up the ice for sure, which I do think favors Pittsburgh. And we'll see if either team's able to net a goal here. Let's see. TTC talking about this. Talking about the strike up in where his school is. Oh, damn, Rob, that sucks. Hey, Mr. Robot, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Chandler says the Penguins got this game. I'm a Bruins fan, but I'm with you, Chandler. I really do think that that Pittsburgh is going to win this game tonight. Yes, you do have a win streak, and Boston has not been playing well recently. Sutton's got soap in his nose. That's not good, man. Danny says he's got a feeling someone weird like Marino will get one tonight. Shots from the point will go in on Halak. Yeah, Halak's just been struggling in general recently, 100%. So I agree, man. I think Pittsburgh's going to win this game tonight, is my opinion at least. Yes, Crosby is on the ice for the 4-on-4, Chandler. Really nothing going on this 4-on-4. Pittsburgh has possession, but they're in their own zone, and they're just kind of, it's been regroups back and forth here. No one's been able to really get much going. Shot from the point saved by Halak on the long shot, and then one of the Bruins, who was that, fell down. It was Pastrnak, fell down, but it actually worked to his advantage, and now he's able to get it out of the zone. Pastrnak bringing it into the Pittsburgh end now. Trying to set up, can't do anything with the puck. Malkin ends up taking it away, and now Pittsburgh's able to clear with 30 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Sutton says that this isn't good. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Bruins right now. Hey, James, welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you here as always, James. Glad you could make the stream and are watching. How do you think the Penguins have changed their game with pretty much the same team from last year minus Kessel? To be honest with you, James, they're getting better goaltending. Tristan Jarry has been outstanding this season. They're getting better goaltending, which obviously helps win, especially in close games. And to be honest, I don't know a whole lot else, really, when you look at it, what else has changed? Maybe a little bit more of a commitment to team defenses. We got a goal! Boston ties it up. Chara's shot from the point may have been deflected in front, But either way, we've got a tie game now. Boston ties it up 1-1 as the shot goes past Tristan Jarry. I think that's going to be Sean Corrali's goal. I think he got a piece of that, and it deflects right by Tristan Jarry. You know, I think overall with Pittsburgh, I think we're seeing a better commitment to team defense this year, and I think they're getting better goaltending. And I think those two things combined are just leading to more wins for them. And they certainly do look better this season than they did last year. Yeah, I did see Crosby's assist, Chandler. Crosby's just a magician with the puck. He is so, so good. Let's see what else. Sutton's friend is a Pens fan. What's going on? Danny says, imagine if Gensel never got hurt. Yeah, Gensel is the top goal scorer for Pittsburgh, and he's done for the rest of the year. But yeah, imagine if he didn't get hurt. You know, how good this Penguins team would be with Crosby back, with Malkin healthy, with Gensel still in the lineup, with Brian Rust having the season that he's having. This Penguins team this year is very, very good, and they're playing, I think, a lot more committed and a lot better than they did last season. Anyway, we have a tie game now as Boston was able to tie it up. Corrali tips in. There's a Zdeno Chara shot from the point, and that knocks us up at 1 now with under 9 minutes remaining as we get a whistle here as Jarry covers the puck up. Under 9 minutes remaining, 8:57 to be exact in the first period, and we head now to commercial break. Who is the hardest hitter in the NHL? That is a very difficult question, Vaughn. Hardest hitter. Man, there are some big ones. Obviously, Tom Wilson is the immediate one that comes to mind. Nikita Zadorov, probably also one of the hardest hitters in the league. Absolutely massive. Those two really stand out to me as far as guys who throw ridiculously hard body checks. Obviously, do we still count Dustin Byfuglien as being in the NHL? He hasn't played it all this season, but he's not technically retired. Yeah, I would say when Dustin Byfuglien's playing, he might be the hardest hitter in the league. There are a lot of them who really, really throw their bodies around. Let's see. Sutton, the goal for Boston was Sean Corrali on a deflection. Chandler, I do think that the Penguins are still going to win this game. Boston just hasn't been playing very well recently. Pittsburgh's been playing awesome lately. So I'm going with the hot team versus the cold team. I do think Pittsburgh gets the win tonight. Danny, Boychuk's a good hitter for sure. He doesn't hit as much anymore as he used to, but he definitely has thrown some massive hits in the past as well. Mr. Robot says Bruins got this all day and the Celtics will wipe the floor with the Bucks. We'll see. I mean, being a Boston sports fan, I hope that happens. I just know the way that the Boston's been playing lately. I'm not hugely confident in them beating a very, very good, high-quality team like the Penguins. Okay, no. Corrali shot the puck, and it went off of Pittsburgh. I thought it was Chara that shot the puck. Corrali shot the puck, and went off of Pittsburgh's defenseman's shin pad and into the net. So it wasn't Corrali that was rushing the net. Corrali originally shot the puck. Okay. So Corrali with the goal off of the Pittsburgh Penguins defenseman and into the net. Okay. Rask got injured. Supreme skills. That's a big loss for Boston because Jaro Halak has not been playing very well recently. We'll see if he can turn that around tonight. But the first goal he let in is Halak covers the puck there, and then Malkin digs in on Halak's glove after he covers the puck, and Chara immediately goes over and has something to say about that. And we have another scrum here as everybody starts to pile in. So this has been a very, very heated game so far between these two teams. There have been 3 major scrums already, really 4 if you want to count the Wagner and Letang dust-up. So there's some animosity between these teams, to say the least. And Malkin and Chara, 2 longtime rivals going at it there. They've played a lot of games against each other over the years. Wow, this is, I have a feeling this is going to be a real exciting game, and then Sundays is going to be really, really good as well. Yeah, Halak Supreme Skills has not been playing very well recently. Donut Gang, I'm not sure. Boston just lately has not seemed very sharp in the way that they're playing. No, I don't think Letang was on the ice for that one, Danny. So I don't think you can blame Letang for that one. Pittsburgh does not suck. Pittsburgh is one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. Gaming sports fans in here with the Go Leafs Go. God, of course, this game doesn't even have Toronto in it, and we got the Go Leafs Go in the chat. That's just the way the hockey world goes. Is Boston trying to take a lead here? Shot, and that shot gets deflected wide. It was a good chance there for Pastrnak, and now that puck goes up and out of play. It will not be a penalty. It's a deflection out of play with 8:01 remaining in the first. So no penalty, but a offensive zone face-off coming up for the Boston Bruins. No, Danny, I will not be, unfortunately, will not be streaming Sunday's game. I usually only stream once or twice per week. So this is my second live stream of this week, so I'm done after tonight. This isn't a strictly streaming channel, although I do stream when I can. But unfortunately, Sunday's game, I will just be watching and not streaming during. What happened to Jim Montgomery, Vaughn? He is in rehab right now for alcoholism. So that's why he was fired by the Stars. And he is now seeking treatment. So good for him for that. Wishing him all the best. But that's why he was fired by the Stars, and that's where he is now. Bruins will tighten up. Don't worry. We'll see. I do believe in this Bruins team long term. I just think they're going through kind of a lull in their play right now. And we got another goal. Another deflection goal for Boston. This time, who was that? Lindholm? No way. That guy doesn't contribute anything. No way. Yes, it's Par Lindholm with a goal. That never happens, and he makes it 2-1 Bruins. Nice deflection in front of the net by Jarry, and Boston is now in the lead. Wow. Par Lindholm actually doing something. That is incredible. Gets his stick on it right in front of the net, and it goes up and over Jarry's shoulder and in. Wow. Hey, Zach McNally, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it, as always. Love seeing you here, man. They always try hard in the third. Yeah, they are pretty good in the third. Yeah, there's definitely good days and bad days. I feel like Boston recently has been having more bad days, but what a comeback in this period after giving up the first goal. Really, really early on to Crosby. They've played a lot better since then, obviously aided by the power play opportunities, but both of their goals have come at even strength, so that's a good sign for Boston. TTC is obviously not very happy with Boston taking the lead in this game, but hey, there's a long, long way to go, and if you remember Monday's... Yeah, it's definitely not over. If you remember Monday's stream, Boston had a 5-2 lead in the second period of that game, and they lost they blew it against Philadelphia. So this game is far, far from over here, just in the first period. But it is nice to see Boston come back from being down 1-0 in the first minute to take a lead in this game, and we got a penalty coming up against the Bruins. Pittsburgh will now get their first power play opportunity. And they're going to have the man advantage here as Patrice Bergeron heads to the box for tripping for Boston. So Pittsburgh now with a chance to tie this game up on the man advantage. We'll see if they're able to do that. Obviously, any team with Malkin and Crosby and Letang and Hornquist and Rust and such, very, very dangerous on the power play. So this is going to be a big chance for Pittsburgh to tie this game up here. Chandler says it's probably going into overtime. Honestly, the number of overtime games Boston has played this year, I absolutely would not be surprised if this game goes into overtime at all. As Boston with a shorthanded rush there, but they get nothing out of it, and then Pittsburgh comes back the other way, but nice back check by the Bruins to take the puck there. Now Marchand in the offensive zone on a solo mission here with the shot saved by Jarry. He now gets some help from Lindholm, and they kill off some time. So Boston killing off the first 30 seconds of this power play. And now Malkin loses the puck off his stick, and Boston dumps it back down. So the Bruins once again clear in the first 45 seconds of this power play, now gone for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's see. Danny says he thinks the Pens would win 60% of the games versus Boston. Every game they would put up a big fight, though Boston has always been a tough team. Yeah, I mean, two very, very good teams going at it. I think a playoff series between these two teams would be absolutely outstanding. And it would be a whole lot of fun to watch. And I just think they're two very evenly matched, very good teams. Thoughts on Brad Marchand on the Monday shoot? I'm not even talking about that. Come on, Vaughn, you had to bring that up. One of the most embarrassing things I've seen on NHL ice. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, absolutely brutal for sure. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream, man. Glad you could stop in as always. Great to see you. And you hope Vegas misses the playoffs after firing Gallant. I'm with you, man. I think that was a terrible firing. Absolutely ridiculous for a team like Vegas to just fire Gallant after all he's done for them in the first 2 years as coach. Just unbelievable in my mind. And then to go with DeBoer from the Sharks as his replacement, I mean, that locker room must just be in shock right now. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes, but I don't have high hopes for that move working out too well. When will Rask be back? We don't know when Rask is going to be back. He has a concussion, so the timetable on those is very up in the air. He could be back in a week if he feels no symptoms and everything goes well, or he could be out, 2, 3, maybe even 2 or 3 months if he continues to have concussion symptoms. So that we really have no idea with that. It's just going to be a wait and see game with Rask right now. Bruins and I agree. Sutton, Bruins and Pens is an outstanding matchup every time. Why would Nashville hire Hines? I don't know. As I said in my video on that, that just completely baffled me why they would go with John Hines. I have no idea, given the fact that he only had one good season in New Jersey, and that was it. So I really don't know. Anyway, we are back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Actually, have been for a while. I apologize for not updating that. I was caught up in answering all the questions in the chat. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. 3:42 remaining in the first period. Boston with the 2-1 lead over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh now, though, setting up in the offensive zone with the Crosby line on the ice, trying to get the game-tying goal. Pastrnak knocks that out of midair. Nice job. Dumps it into the Pittsburgh end. Now here comes the Bruins into the offensive zone. Pass through the middle of the ice. Goes to Krug. Krug tries to get on goal. Just misses wide as the puck goes to the corner. Jake DeBrusk out there now. David Pastrnak in on the forecheck. Boston in the middle of the line changes. Charlie Coyle just misses. Coyle. Golden opportunity there. Not able to put it in. I think he shot that one over the net. Oh, man. That was a great opportunity to make this 3-1 as Boston dumps it back in here. Vaughn says he picked Ottawa to win tonight. I did as well, Vaughn. I do think the Senators... I do think that the Senators win tonight. Hey, what's going on, Seth? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Love having you here as always. Chandler says go Pens. We got quite a few Penguins fans in the chat tonight, which is outstanding. Love having fans from both teams in the chat. That's absolutely awesome. Really makes for a more fun and complete stream. And we got a block down in front there by the Bruins. LSU won. Yes, Sutton, I was very happy. Joe Burrow and LSU did win the national championship in college football. Joe Burrow is my favorite player in college football. And let's see, Vegas GM should be fired for this. I agree. If this doesn't go well, Vaughn, then yes, McCrimmon should get fired for sure. Under 2 minutes now left in the first period. Trying to keep up in the chat and keep up with the action on the ice, guys. So I apologize if I miss your comment in the chat. I try and do as best I can to keep up with all of them. But I do want to call some of the game as well. So here's Boston in the neutral zone. Nice pass there into the middle to Pastrnak. Pasta gives it away, though, and now Pittsburgh coming back the other way. Luckily for Boston, though, they dump it in and go for a line change. Now Boston's able to exit their zone through the middle. They're going to dump it into the offensive zone. Corrali with the puck. He gives it away, but gets it right back. Trying to get it in on goal. Unable to. Strong team defense there from the Penguins. Penguins now dumping it into the Boston zone. In on the forecheck. Crosby. Good work along the wall there by Sidney Crosby. Out there with Dominic Simone. And is that Alex Galchenyuk out there with Crosby? Wow. I'm a little surprised to see that. Is that Galchenyuk? I can't even read the number from here. He's turned away. And that gets... No, that's not Galchenyuk. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Supreme Skills. Really, really appreciate it. Sutton was really sad yesterday as we head to commercial break here as Halak makes the cover. I'm sorry to hear that, Sutton. That's not good, man. But I hope today was better, and I hope that tomorrow is even better than today, man. Wishing you all the best as always, dude. Keep rolling, man. Do I think that Mike Babcock is a bad human being? Honestly, Vaughn, I have no idea. I've never met him as a person. I don't know the guy, so I really can't speak on that. I know that there are a lot of players that don't like him, and those players have their stories to tell, but I've personally never met him, so I cannot speak on that. Yes, Seth, there's been some definite hostilities in this game. No actual fights yet, no real drop your gloves 5-minute majors yet, but there have been a number of scrums so far, which is good, and really keeps things exciting. The action's been there, a lot of physicality, and there's obviously some animosity between these teams, as there should be when they play, and yeah, it makes the game all the more exciting and better. So hopefully that keeps up as the night goes along, and hopefully that's there on Sunday as well when these teams play again. So while we're on commercial break, guys, please remember, if you have not already, to subscribe to the channel if you're new. It really, really helps out a lot and is very, very much appreciated. And if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like. The more likes on the video, the more people will see it, which means more people will be watching, which makes the chat more fun, helps out the channel a lot, and overall just makes things better for everyone. So it's very much appreciated. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for supporting this channel. And if you'd be so kind, please like and subscribe. Both of those things really, really do help out a lot. Titans or Chiefs and 49ers versus Packers. Chandler is saying Titans versus Packers in the Super Bowl. Just to offset Chandler, I'm going to go with Chiefs versus 49ers in the Super Bowl. I honestly really have no idea. Patriots are out of it. And deserve to be. They were not very good this year. But at this point, I don't really care who wins necessarily. I'm just hoping for good games because I will be watching. Obviously, I'm a huge sports fan. Even though my team's out, I'll definitely be watching. And I just hope that they're good games and exciting ones to watch. Thank you, Danny, for the subscription. Really, really appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Welcome to the Off the Wall Hockey community. And I hope you enjoy the streams. I hope you enjoy all the other content on my channel. And I'm really glad you subscribed for sure. So we're down now, 25 seconds left in the period. Boston's still up 2-1. 20 seconds left now. We're winding down to the final seconds here. Pittsburgh's regrouping in their own zone. I think they're going to be, nice hit there by Coyle. I think they're going to be happy just to kind of eat the puck here. Although one last rush for the Penguins. Crosby brings it in, gets it up to his line mate. And now time is going to go and expire. Time expires. No real pushing and shoving after the play. So that is the end of the first period, folks. Boston with a 2-1 lead right now over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sidney Crosby scored the first goal of the game. Less than 1 minute in on a slap shot from the circle. Really bad goal for Jaro Halak to give up, but he did. Boston has bounced back, however. They've scored 2 unanswered and taken the 2-1 lead. The first goal for Boston was scored by Sean Corrali. The second goal by Boston was scored by Par Lindholm. And it's been a really, really good game so far. It's obviously very close, a lot of physicality, a number of scrums already. These teams are playing awesome playoff-like hockey right now. And it's great to see. So it is intermission. We've got some time to kill, so keep those chats coming, guys. Because obviously we've got some time to kill here at intermission. And then we'll be back for the second period, which should be a whole lot of fun. But yeah, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's greatly appreciated and helps out a lot. And yeah, we're at intermission here, so I'm going to try and keep up in the chat here. Vaughn says that Sal is doing 3 streams on Saturday. Yeah, Vaughn, Sal's an absolute animal with his channels. Absolute animal. He streams all the time. So I'm honestly not surprised. But 3 streams in one day is a lot. I've done 2 in one day before, but I've never done 3. That's wild. Spotlight Hockey, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it as always. You're getting another Oilers jersey. That is fantastic. Love to see that. Who's my favorite Bruin, Seth? Patrice Bergeron, just because of what, he's been the ultimate Bruin for his career. Definitely Bergeron. Yeah, absolutely, Spotlight. DM me on Discord is probably the best way to get a hold of me. DM me on Discord, I think. And you can send me the picture of the jersey for sure. Supreme Skills says Pasta is his favorite. I mean, another fantastic Bruin, obviously, as well. Sutton says that the wings are when you drop soap in the shower. Oh, that's a funny comment there, Sutton. Yeah, man, Detroit's just been brutal this year. They really suck. Let's see. Hey, Bill Peters, welcome to the chat, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Mr. Robot says, I knew it. Go Bruins. So I love the mix of Penguins fans and Bruins fans in the chat tonight. That is absolutely outstanding. Hey, thank you, Danny. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, the Bruins are my favorite team, but I try to be as impartial as I can on this channel, call things how I see them, and just, obviously treat every team with respect and not be a homer for one team or the other. I try and while still being a Bruins fan, I try and treat everyone with respect and just be as subjective as I can. Be as objective as I can. I don't know, Sutton. They haven't been in here in this stream yet. No Panther, no NFL Nation so far. But they're usually here. They're regulars, but obviously I guess they can't make it tonight. People have other things going on. People have lives, so maybe tonight they're just busy doing something else. Bill Peters asked you, I think that the Red Wings are a threat. All right. First of all, the Red Wings are in the Eastern Conference now. They haven't been in the Western Conference since the NHL realigned, 10 years ago? Almost 10 years ago now. So they've been in the East for a while now, Bill. But they're not a threat. No, they're the worst team in the league. Chandler says the Pens need this. Let's go Pens. We'll see, Chandler, how it goes. Halak was so good at the start of the season. What happened? Supreme skills. I don't really know, man. Halak just recently has not been playing up to par at all. Sorry, I was just answering Spotlight's message on Discord. Yeah, I just checked the DM, Spotlight. I answered you. Let's see. Maybe the Bruins goals were luck. I don't know. They were pretty... they were deflection goals, but they were like quality... especially the second goal was a quality deflection goals, Chandler. So, I think Boston does have some scoring ability for sure. Hey, Nick, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it as always. He says, go Leafs, go. Always Leafs fans on this channel, especially from the playoffs the last 2 years. Appreciate you being here, Nick, as always, man. And I did pick the Maple Leafs to win tonight, so we'll see how their game goes. I'll update you guys on some scores from around the league in just a second. I just want to get caught up. I just want to get caught up in the chat here as best I can. The Red Wings are the worst team in the league. Ronald, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. And DMV, welcome back as well. Danny, the more you watch my videos and streams, the more you'll get my humor like that, and the more you'll hear me just roast teams for sure. If you're bad, you're bad. There's no two ways about it, and the Red Wings are really, really bad. Let's see. DMV says his Calder nominees so far are Cale Makar, Quinn Hughes, and Ilya Samsonov. Cale Makar for me has already, barring a horrible last third of the season or a injury that keeps him out the rest of the year, I think Cale Makar's already won it. Quinn Hughes is right there with him, though. Victor Olofsson was right in that conversation, but he's missing significant time with injury. Ilya Samsonov obviously has been playing very, very good in goal for the Capitals, but I do think that Cale Makar is definitely going to win the Calder this year unless something drastically changes. 2-0 Capitals, says DMV. Thank you for the update. Appreciate it. The Blackhawks are when you run out of Oreos. Yeah, Chicago's not been good this year either. I thought this would be kind of a progression year for Chicago. I thought we were going to see a step forward with them, but that has just not been the case at all with the Blackhawks, unfortunately, this year. Seth went to the Blue Jackets versus Bruins game. Wow, Seth, that's awesome that you got to go to the game. The Bruins did not play very well in that game, unfortunately, but just going to an NHL game is absolutely awesome for sure. Let's see. All right, hold it right there, guys. I'm going to update some scores now. So if I miss your chat, I'm sorry. I'm going to go through some scores from around the league to keep you guys updated on what else is going on in the NHL right now. So obviously in our game here, the Bruins are up 2-1 on Pittsburgh. The Flames and Maple Leafs are tied 0-0 still. That game, the second period, has just started. The Panthers are up 1-0 on the Kings. That game, second period, just started. The Islanders and Rangers, it's 1-0 Islanders, end of the first period. The Canadiens and Flyers are tied 1-1 at the start of the second. The Capitals have a 2-0 lead over the Devils at the end of the first. The Blue Jackets have a 1-0 lead over the Hurricanes at the start of the second. And the Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead on the Ottawa Senators still in the first period of that game. At 8 o'clock, we have the Ducks versus Predators. Lightning versus Wild. At 8:30, we have the Sabres versus Stars. At 9, we have the Sharks versus Avalanche. And at 10, we have the Coyotes versus Canucks. That is a huge game in the Pacific Division. That should be a really, really good one. So that 10 o'clock game between Arizona and Vancouver is definitely one to keep an eye on the score for that, because that's going to be a heck of a hockey game and a very, very important one in that division. So, as of right now, DMV, I do plan on streaming the All-Star game. Yes, I would like to stream during that game. I think that would be good for the channel for sure. The Canadiens are when you pass the test that you fail a lot more. Montreal is not going to the playoffs this year. They are not very good this year. I don't see it there in Montreal. They've got a lot of young players that I don't think are ready yet. When those players are ready and do progress, I think Montreal might be good. But right now, Montreal is not good. Sutton. The Blue Jackets have been doing very, very good lately. They've impressed me this year. I thought they were going to be a lot worse than they have been this season. But Columbus is hanging in there, and they're right in the thick of the playoff race. So they'll be an interesting team to keep an eye on the rest of this season, for sure. Will Ovechkin pass Gretzky in goal scoring? I don't think so, DMV. People have been asking me this for 2.5 years now, for as long as this channel's been around. And I've always said that Ovechkin will not pass Gretzky. I'm going to stick with that. I don't think he passes Gretzky. However, I do think he finishes second all-time in goals. And I think he comes very, very close to passing Gretzky, but just falls a little bit short. Hey, Eddie, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Love having you here as always. Seth plays hockey at his school. That's awesome, man. Fantastic. Supreme Skills is a goalie. Hey, there we go. We got a goalie in the chat. There we go. Nice job. Oh, yeah. Thrashers jerseys were awesome back in the day. It's a shame what happened to that team. Spotlight, if I'm going back in the chat a little bit, Spotlight says, gotta love Marner going to the All-Star. So you could see McDavid again. Marner definitely deserved it. I voted for Bergeron because I'm a Bruins fan, but Marner definitely deserved it. He's having a great season. Let's see. Montreal fell flat. Yeah, I'm not big on Montreal this year. Hey, what's going on, NFL Nation? Welcome to the stream, and you didn't know I was streaming. I said it on the community tab. I said I was doing 2 streams this week. I put it in the Discord this morning. I don't know where else to announce my streams, but I'm glad you could stop in for sure, man. Appreciate having you here as always. Let's see. Ronald feels bad for the Red Wings. They're horrible, and the Kings as well. I mean, yeah, both teams are definitely in the rebuilding phase, to say the least. But Detroit is all-time bad. Detroit is really, really bad. Now, see, I don't agree with that, Danny. Ovechkin would score a lot more than 10 goals a year, even without the power play. I mean, he's a lethal weapon on the power play, and that's a great thing to have if you're the Capitals. But he's an elite goal scorer in general. Ovechkin would definitely have more than 10 goals a year without the power play. Ovechkin is the greatest goal scorer of his generation, and there's just no debating that. He's absolutely incredibly good, and that's what he does. He scores goals. I think he finishes second all time in goal scoring, but I don't think he passes Gretzky. Hey, that's awesome, DMV. He plays for the Ottawa 67s. I'll have to look him up after this stream and see if he's any good. Yeah, NFL Nation, a lot of new people in the stream tonight, which is absolutely awesome. I love to see that. I'd love to see this community continue to grow. And we're having a great stream tonight. It's been absolutely awesome. So I want to thank you guys all for watching and making this stream what it has been. Really, really appreciate it. Eddie bought a radar gun so he can measure his shot speed. That's awesome, man. Great job, Eddie. That's fantastic. I can't wait to hear how hard you can shoot for sure. Hey, Firestrike, welcome back, man. Thanks for stopping back in, and appreciate you coming back, and happy birthday again. Hey, there you go, Sutton. You passed your social studies test. That's fantastic. Congratulations, dude. NFL Nation might make a Boston sports channel. Hey, if you want to make content, man, go for it. YouTube's a great place. You meet a lot of cool people, and for sure, I will subscribe to you, dude, if you make good content. Detroit beat Montreal. Yeah, Montreal's lost to Detroit, I think, every single time they've played this year, which is just really weird. Like, most of Detroit's wins this season have come against the Canadiens. It's just weird how things like that work out sometimes. NFL Nation failed all of his midterms. Oh, boy, that's not good. Were you surprised that the Ravens lost to the Titans? Very, DMV. Very, very surprised. Hey, Spicy Money, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it, as always. Let's see. I'm not going to sing you happy. Yeah, he has over a third of his goals on the power play, but that leaves him with a lot more than 10 per season, Danny. This guy scores 40 goals a year, easy. That leaves him with a lot more than 10 per season, I think. Yeah, happy birthday, Firestrike, but I'm not going to sing it. DMV will sing it in the chat. All right, so the teams are coming out now for the start of the second period. So, all right, we're about ready for second period action. I got to change the period on the scoreboard before I forget. So get ready to see that change, guys. We're going to the second. Boston has a 2-1 lead after giving up the first goal. They've scored 2 unanswered, but this should be a lot of fun. This has been a heck of a game so far. Really exciting. Great to watch. Should be fantastic. Second and third period as well. So before the puck drops for the second period, I just want to remind everyone to please subscribe if you're new to the channel, and hit that like button and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Both of those things greatly, greatly help out the channel and are very, very much appreciated. I want to thank you all for watching. And we should have puck drop here for the second period in just a couple of minutes, or maybe even less than a minute now, as both teams look about ready to go. So, Vaughn picked the Ravens to win the Super Bowl. I did as well, Vaughn. That pick obviously didn't work out. Almost as bad as my Stanley Cup playoff predictions over the past few years. Never seemed to work out, which I guess that's just the way it goes. Crosby has 17 goals now. Yeah, I mean, Crosby, still an elite player, one of the best in the league. Absolutely outstanding season, again, for Sidney Crosby. Wow, all this Thrashers talk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say about the Thrashers. They moved to Winnipeg. It's kind of unfortunate because they did have really cool jerseys, and I do kind of wish that the Thrashers made it. I also do like seeing Winnipeg back in the league though as well. So, but I wish the Thrashers were kind of still here. Yeah, no, Ovi's definitely a really good player and a really good goal scorer. He plays physically as well. As the puck's dropped here in the second, Boston wins the opening faceoff and dumps it into the Pittsburgh zone. And yeah, as Penguins fans, I can't imagine many Penguins fans like Alexander Ovechkin. Habs 3, Flyers 1. Wow, that changed quickly, Eddie. Thank you for the update. Canadians taking it to the Flyers tonight. That if the Flyers lose that game, that will be a rough loss for Philadelphia. And Calgary has taken a 1-0 lead over Toronto. I appreciate the updates, Eddie, very much. And thank you for those. No, the Thrashers were not very good for most of their seasons in the league, no. They missed the playoffs a majority of the time. Anyway, here's Boston in the offensive zone. Pittsburgh trying to get it out. A nice hit there by the Penguins, and they take possession. I was going to look at something, and I forget what. So if I go quiet for like a minute or 30 seconds, don't leave. I just wanted to check something. Oh, okay. It was McCann. Okay. It wasn't Galchenyuk playing up on with Crosby. It was Jared McCann. That makes more sense. So just wanted to straighten that out. I got the 18 and the 19 mixed up in my head. My apologies for that. I should have known that. But anyway, I got them mixed up. But will Atlanta get a third chance, asked Vaughn? No. Atlanta is done as far as chances of having an NHL team is concerned. They've had 2 chances. They had the Flames, it failed. Then they had the Thrashers, and that failed as well. So, yeah, no. Atlanta's out of chances in my mind. I don't see that happening again. Hey, Eddie, thank you. Washington now up 3-1 on New Jersey. So that's good for my picks of the week that I did on the weekend. As we got another scrum happening here. Is Chris Wagner sends, I think that was Marino barreling into the boards. And Wagner's definitely getting a penalty out of this. That was a dangerous play. I don't know exactly. Did he just lose an edge or did he hit him? Oh, he can openered him. He tripped him. That's not boarding. That's tripping. He tries to chop down on Marino's stick, and he gets his stick right in between his skates and sends Marino dangerously flying into the boards. Wow. That was a scary-looking play. Marino does appear to be okay, which is a good sign. And, yeah, definite penalty there. So Chris Wagner to the box for Boston, and Pittsburgh's going to get in a power play opportunity here. So they got a chance here with the man advantage to tie the game up. They win the opening faceoff, but quickly lose it along the wall, and Brad Marchand takes it out of the zone for Boston. Now he's dancing around in the neutral zone, trying to kill some time here. Now he gets it to the net, and unable. Good poke check there by Pittsburgh's defense, unable to get a scoring opportunity out of it. But Marchand has already killed the first 30 seconds of this power play. So good job there on the PK by Brad Marchand. Oh yeah, they did bring Dustin Byfuglien, into the forefront, and Byfuglien was an absolutely outstanding player, incredibly exciting to watch. NFL Nation says his favorite arena in the league is Gila River Arena, which is Arizona. Interesting take there, NFL Nation. I don't think many people would pick Arizona, so. Good for you on that, I guess. Seth, I'm not gonna go through 16 teams make the playoffs. I'm not gonna go through every single one. I think a majority of the teams in playoff position now will be playoff teams come April, though. I will say that. I don't think a whole lot is going to change between now and the end of the season as far as who's in and who's out. No, Wagner definitely deserves. Oh my, NFL Nation, you are such a homer on the Bruins. Dude, that was a blatant penalty on Chris Wagner. He took his skates right out from under him. Blatant penalty. Boston, though, doing a good job on the penalty kill, as now they get a shorthanded rush up ice, and we're down to only 20 seconds. Saved by Jarry on the shot. 10 seconds left on the power play. Pittsburgh's now rushing it back up ice, trying to get one last opportunity with the man advantage. Unable to do so as that's Galchenyuk turns the puck over, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. All right, okay, my bad, NFL Nation. I took you seriously there. And now we got another, wow, we got another scrum going on as these teams continue to go at it. Wagner, somebody went right after Wagner. I think it was Brandon Tanev. And now they're laughing. Wagner's laughing in his face as these teams come together again. This is my kind of hockey right here. These teams have been all over each other all night, and they play again on Sunday afternoon. This is absolutely outstanding. What happened here? Tanev had his head down, and Wagner just cleaned his clock. What a hit. And then Tanev immediately gets up and goes after him as everyone else piles in. That was a great hit from Chris Wagner. Absolutely cleaned Tanev out. Oh, this is playoff-like hockey right here. This is as good as the NHL gets in 2020. Sunday is going to be one hell of a game. As Joachim Nordstrom, that's not a good sign, is going to the locker room for Boston after blocking that shot on the power play. Or on the penalty kill, excuse me. So, Nordstrom to the locker room, injured after blocking that shot. So, it looks like Boston's down a guy now. Vaughn wants to know if he has to watch Coyotes and Canucks. I would, Vaughn. That's going to be a great game. So if you're able to watch it, I would definitely watch it. Tonight on NBCSN is the Wild and Lightning. Why aren't I watching that? Vaughn, I think I've made it very clear on this channel how I feel about cross-conference games. I will not be watching that. And quick side note, out of that scrum, there were no penalties called. So nothing on Wagner, nothing on Tanev, which I think is the right move. No penalties called out of that as Wagner takes another big hit. This one, I believe that's from Chad Ruedel. Yeah, this game has been very, very physical and a whole lot of fun to watch. Nice hit there by Brandon Carlo. And the Boston's able to clear the puck out of their zone. Let's see. Kurt Hill says, when winter's in full swing and your dreams just aren't coming true, ain't it funny what you'll do? I don't know what that's from, but very interesting comment there for sure. NFL Nation says Marchand should slam Crosby in the head with his stick. I'm going to go ahead and say no on that, mostly because Sid, we don't want intentional injuries to players. Also, Marchand would definitely get suspended for a long time for that, and the Bruins do not need Brad Marchand suspended. So I'm going to go ahead and say no on that, NFL Nation. Sutton says he loves Bruins versus Pens. I do too. I think this is one of the best matchups that you that you get to watch in the NHL. Always an absolute blast when these two teams play. Sunday's going to be outstanding for sure. All right, NFL Nation is just being ridiculous with these takes here. Now he's saying that the sign-stealing scandal is a hoax by the Yankees. This is absolute... Man, you are wild tonight, NFL Nation. But anyway, we're down to 14 minutes remaining in the second period here. Boston is still holding their 2-1 lead. No goals yet in this period. All the goal scoring came in the first. Crosby with the goal for Pittsburgh, Corrali, and Lindholm with the goals for Boston. But this has been one hell of a game, very physical, a lot of scrums. These teams are at each other's throats. And to top it all off, they play again on Sunday afternoon. So that should be an absolutely incredible matchup once again. But this has been one hell of a stream tonight, guys. A lot of new people in the chat, which is fantastic. Always love to see that. Love to see this channel grow. Thank you all for being here. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Both of those things greatly help out the channel. And that puck goes up and out of play into the netting as we get a whistle here with 13-13 remaining in the second. But yeah, what a night tonight's been. Really glad I chose to stream this game. And I want to thank you guys all for watching. Oh, boy. All right, so now Vaughn and Sutton and NFL Nation are going to start going through some whack stuff in the chat here, talking about girls, their crushes, and their teachers. Oh boy, that's gonna get interesting in the chat for you. I can guarantee. I see this coming already. I'm gonna refrain from commenting on those situations, and just let you guys keep your chat going amongst yourselves. I can't believe you found your teacher's Instagram. Like, that's... I know you hate her, but Jesus. Anyway, we're at commercial break here, so while we're on commercial, why not take a look around the league and see what else is going on? So, obviously, this game here is 2-1 Boston. Flames have a 1-0 lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Panthers are up 2-0 on the LA Kings. The Islanders are maintaining a 1-0 lead over the New York Rangers. The Canadiens have a 3-1 lead over the Flyers. That game is in Philadelphia, so definitely a bit of a surprise there. The Capitals have a 3-1 lead over the New Jersey Devils. The Hurricanes and Blue Jackets are tied 1-1. And the Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead over the Ottawa Senators. The Ducks and Predators are tied 0-0, and the Lightning and Wild are also tied at 0-0. At 8:30, so just in a few minutes, the Sabres and Stars will be starting. At 9, the Sharks and Avalanche play. And at 10, an incredible Pacific Division matchup. Very important game between the Coyotes and Canucks starts at 10. So, big night in the NHL tonight. And for my money, I think we're watching the best game right now between the Penguins and Bruins. This has been one hell of a game so far, and it's not even half over yet. So be sure to stick around. Got all the play-by-play for you, all the group chat for you to react to the game. And this has been an incredible matchup so far, and hopefully that continues the rest of this night. Danny, I really, really appreciate you sticking around. I'm glad you found a way to watch the game as well. Always better to watch the game rather than just listen to it. But I'm glad you're sticking here as well. That really does mean a lot and is very much appreciated. He's already subbed, NFL Nation. He subbed already tonight. No need to pester him in the chat. He subbed earlier. So, yeah, I really appreciate that, Danny. So here's Pittsburgh now bringing it into the offensive zone. 12 minutes now remaining in the second period. Pittsburgh hard in on the forecheck. Hey, what an OG. Crosby is a girl in the chat. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. True OG, been on this channel back when I had like 100 subscribers. He's been around a long, long time. Really, really love seeing you in the chat, as always. And good news for Boston, Joakim Nordstrom is back on the ice. So that injury was not serious. He got checked out in the locker room, but he is back on the ice and good to go. So that's a good sign for the Boston Bruins. Crosby as a girl says, go Bruins tonight. Obviously, he absolutely hates the Penguins. So he's obviously rooting for Boston or whoever the Penguins are playing against. But really appreciate having you in the chat, Crosby as a girl. Real OG on this channel for sure. Hey, welcome back, THG. Hey, that's not a problem at all, dude. Really, I mean, I fully understand that people have other things to do, other things going on, and cannot be, in every single stream chatting all the time. I 100% understand. No need to apologize. Appreciate you being here, though. Appreciate you being on the channel as much as you are and watching as much as you do. And really glad to have you as always. But here's Pittsburgh now exiting their zone as we tick down towards 11 minutes left in the second period. Boston maintaining their 2-1 lead. No goals scored in this second period. All the goal scoring did come in the first for any of you that haven't been watching or have just started watching this stream. Halak now playing it behind his net, trying to pass to his defenseman. Boston able to clear out of the zone. Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk unable to cleanly get it into the zone, however, and Boston has to regroup. Here comes Charlie Coyle now. Backhand on goal. Nice save there by Tristan Jarry, and DeBrusk is unable to do anything with the rebound. Boston maintains possession, however. Hard in on the forecheck. So DeBrusk, Coyle, and Bjork, the line out there for Boston. David Krejci is not playing tonight for Boston, as we got a slashing call coming up against the Bruins. David Krejci is missing this game with an upper body injury. But Pittsburgh is about to get another power play opportunity here, as Anders Bjork is headed to the box for the Bruins for slashing. So Pittsburgh with another chance to tie this game up on the power play. I believe they've had 3 power plays since the score has been 2-1, and they have not been able to score on any of those power plays yet. So maybe this one will be the charm, the final straw, and Pittsburgh will finally be able to tie this game up with their another power play opportunity. THG Halak's been okay. The one goal he gave up was really, really bad. It was a bad goal to Sidney Crosby. Oh, Letang turns the puck over, and Marchand exits the zone. Marchand not enough speed though. Not enough speed though to be able to get an offensive chance out of that. But he took that puck right away from Chris Letang, who tried a very dangerous drop pass at the blue line, and couldn't breakaway. Marchand breakaway, and he loses the puck. Oh my God, Brad Marchand, what is going on? First the shootout in Philadelphia, now you have a breakaway in from the blue line in, no one near you. The closest player to him was another Bruin. And Marchand loses the puck on the breakaway. What is going on with Brad Marchand? Oh my God. Well, that is absolutely deflating for the Bruins after another brutal turnover from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Wow, I cannot believe Brad Marchand just oh my God, I can't believe he did that. So Halak's been okay tonight. The one goal he gave up was really bad, but other than that, he's been solid. He's made all the saves he's needed to make. Slapshot Jack, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. I cannot believe Brad Marchand just lost the puck again. But I'm glad you're here, Slapshot Jack. Really love having you in the streams. And remember to hit that like button if you haven't yet. And I know you're already subscribed to the channel. But final 15 seconds now of the power play. Boston very, very good on the penalty kill so far tonight. I don't want to jinx that, so knock on wood. But Boston's been very good on the penalty kill so far tonight. Down now to 8 minutes remaining in the second period. Still 2-1 Boston. Bruins now in the offensive zone trying to get set up. Grzelcyk, shot from the point, just goes wide. No one able to get a stick on it in front. And now Pittsburgh dumps it back into the Boston end and will get in on the forecheck of their own. Yes, Marchand did miss the puck in the shootout. We were here watching it live when it happened on Monday. Yeah, that's... I don't care if it clips, Eddie. I don't scream that often. I also have the audio settings set pretty low. So I don't care if it clips. And 100%, Danny, top of the net was wide open. Everything from the pad up on Jarry was wide open. That was an easy goal for Marchand, and he lost the puck again. I cannot believe that. That 100% was a guaranteed goal if Marchand just kept control of the puck. Oh my God, he did it again. Anyway, here's Torrey Krug regrouping in the neutral zone for Boston. And then Jake DeBrusk loses his stick, but Pittsburgh tries to come in off sides and they have to tag up. Boston now takes it back and dumps it into the Pittsburgh end. All right, Sutton, man, talk to you soon. Glad you could be here. Thanks for dropping in, as always. As that puck gets deflected, and I don't know if Jarry stopped that or if it went up and out of play, but we got a whistle here with under 8 minutes remaining left in the second period now. But glad you could be here, Sutton. Appreciate it as always, and hopefully talk to you soon. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that Marchand miss, THG. I just can't believe he did it again. Less than a week after losing the puck in the shootout, or not even losing the puck in the shootout, we've seen that before, missing the puck in the shootout. He literally has a breakaway from the blue line in with no one else near him, and he loses the puck again. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But we're at commercial break now. I'm going to take a couple of seconds here to just kind of cool down and regroup a little bit. I'm pretty worked up right now. That miss was oh man, just something else, let me tell you. But anyway, what a game we have here. What a game we have going on right now. Absolutely outstanding matchup between the Bruins and the Penguins. And it's still 2-1. No score change in the second period. So there's obviously still a long way to go. Almost half the game still to go. Very tight game, very evenly matched game. So this still could definitely go either way. All right, Crosby is a girl. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really appreciate it, as always. And hopefully talk to you soon, man. Yeah, Chandler, they oofed that breakaway for sure. Marchand just absolutely blew it once again. I don't think Bill Peters is going to be teaching in a new school, Vaughn. I just find that hard to believe. But anyway, Pittsburgh wins the faceoff here, looking to exit their zone. Looks like they have an easy breakout. Oh, nice step up there by Matt Grzelcyk, though, for Boston to take the puck away and now dump it back into the Pittsburgh end. Bruins do have to tag up offsides, though, and that means Pittsburgh's able to get it out. Brandon Tanev now bringing it into the offensive zone. Great opportunity from the slot for the Penguins. And Halak comes up large with the save. So that was definitely one of Jarro Halak's best saves of the night. And nice opportunity there for Pittsburgh to possibly tie this game. But Halak does make the save, which he couldn't do on the first shot of the game from Crosby. But anyway, that's the past, and we'll focus on the present. Oh yeah, Mark Recchi is absolutely awesome. He was an incredible player, and he seems like a really, really good assistant coach as well. And he's definitely a guy I see coaching, being a head coach at the NHL level in the future for sure. Really good, really smart guy, knows hockey, played obviously forever. Yeah, I'm a huge Mark Recchi fan, and I do think that he's going to be an NHL head coach at some point, probably in the near future. Yeah, Vegas. Yes, Slapshot Jack. I did a video on Vegas firing their coach. We know Vegas fired their coach. We'll see how it goes. I am not a fan of the move at all. Here's Marchand, and Marchand's pass gets intercepted by Pittsburgh. That was a really dumb pass through the middle of the ice. And Dominic Simone just takes it right away. But now here comes Boston back up the other way. Bergeron into the offensive zone. His shot gets blocked. Pastrnak comes now and takes it for Boston. Long shot from the point there. Just goes wide. And then Marchand gets a shot on Jarry. And Jarry makes another save. And we get another whistle with 5:52 remaining. And we're going to head to commercial break here. Still 2-1 Boston. 5:50-ish remaining in the second period. And, man, what a game we have going on tonight between these two teams. No, Vaughn, Sean Avery is never going to coach an NHL team. Absolutely not. I mean, how can you say Vegas? Vegas is 3 points out of first place. How can you say that they've tanked this year? I don't. What? That confuses me. Vegas is 3 points, 2 wins out of first place. Like, they're not even bad. It makes no sense for them to fire their coach. Like, it was a complete overreaction. They're literally 3 points out of first place. 2 wins and Vegas is in first. Like, how do you fire your coach in that situation? And Vegas is not like Nashville. Nashville is how many points out of first place? Nashville is literally probably more than 10 points out of first place. Yeah, St. Louis leads the Central with 68 points, and Nashville has 49 points. So the Predators are 9 points out of first place in their division. They are 5 points out of a playoff spot. No, I'm wrong on that. They're not. They're 19 points. Never mind. I completely flubbed the math on that. Nashville is 19 points out of first place. Vegas is 3 points out of first place. There's a huge, huge difference there. No, Nashville is 5 points out of a wild card spot. Vegas is literally tied for the wild card spot with 54 points. So they're only out because of games played, and if they win tonight, they leapfrog both Winnipeg and Vancouver and Calgary and Edmonton, assuming none of those other teams win. If Vegas wins tonight, they go to 56 points, which puts them 1 point behind Arizona for first place in the Pacific Division. Meanwhile, Nashville is 5 points out of a playoff spot and 19 points out of first place in their division. I don't see the comparable there. Vegas is literally a couple wins away from leading their division. I have no idea why you would fire the coach in that situation. That makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. A really nasty cross-check on Jordan Eberle. Wow, that's not good. Jordan Eberle struggled with injuries already this year. He missed some time earlier in the season. Now it doesn't look good. Oh, no, I 100% agree with you, THG, on that Vegas has not been dominant like we thought they would this year, but they're still 3 points out of first place. No, they haven't been as good as we thought. No, they haven't been dominant, but it's not like they're bad. It's literally not like they're bad. Like, it's not. If they were 10 points out of a playoff spot, then yeah, of course you fire the coach. But I feel like you don't fire the coach when you're that close to first place. Wow, Hornqvist is going at it with one of the Bruins here. I don't know what that was all about. Wagner with a big hit on Marcus Pettersson. And Krug and Hornqvist are going at it. And at this point, they're just going to go, I think. They are headlocked now, and Krug is throwing punches. Hornqvist never drops his gloves. He's a total pussy. He never drops his gloves. And now Corrali and Galchenyuk are going at it. They're pushing and shoving. Everyone's jumping in now. Wow, this game is getting... I mean, this game has been heated the entire time. Man, these teams do not like each other at all. As Hornqvist and Krug absolutely will be heading to the box. First it was Hornqvist and Corrali. And then Krug came off the bench and cross-checked him right in the back and just... They went right after each other, but Hornqvist won't actually drop the gloves. Krug was throwing punches, though. Krug got a couple of right noogies in there. Right to the top of the head. And they'll both head to the box for roughing. Man, this has been one hell of a game. I love this shit. This is fantastic. This is playoff-like hockey right here. So they get 2 minutes for roughing penalties, and we're definitely going to, well, we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey here, so this should be a lot of fun. Hey, Carson, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you for being here. No, unfortunately, I cannot show the game on YouTube. That's a copyright violation. Your channel gets taken down if you show the game, so it's illegal. So there will be no game shown on here, only my play-by-play and reaction. But I would show it if I could, but I can't. But anyway, we got 4-on-4 hockey here. Final 4 minutes now. Final 4 minutes now of the second period. Still 2-1 Boston. Minute 30 left on the 4-on-4. Yeah, Carson's here. He's a Bruins fan. Number of other Bruins fans in the chat as well. No, you're not hiding Carson. I just explained to him and he's good with it. There's no reason to hide him from the channel or anything. He asked, I told him I couldn't, and we're good now. Absolutely not. We got Bruins and Penguins fans here in the chat, which is awesome. I love when we get fans of both teams in the chat. It makes a much better stream and a much better, I think, just more fun experience overall. But anyway, ticking down now to the final 2.5 minutes here in the second period. Boston with the 2-1 lead. 40 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Here comes Boston now through the neutral zone. Pasternak with the puck. And that pass does not connect, and the puck goes back out to the neutral zone as Boston goes for a line change. 20 seconds left now on the 4-on-4, and then we'll get back to 5-a-side hockey. Here's Pasta still in the offensive zone now. Bring it in. Nice shot and a save there by Tristan Jarry on Matt Grzelcyk. Quality opportunity there. Let's see. Carson's favorite player is Pasternak as that shot gets gloved by Jarry. I think. I missed what just happened there, but we got a whistle here, and the puck did not go into the net. So Pasta is Carson's favorite player. That's awesome. Very, very good, obviously. If anyone remembers what... wow, Marcel Gottsch. That's a name I haven't heard in a number of years. He looks like a vampire. I'm going to have to look him up after the stream to see that. I know he is German. And man, what an NHL throwback there. Marcel Gottsch. That'd be a good player for NHL. Remember him for sure. Classic. Great defensive forward in his day. Hey, Carson's going to California for Packers 49ers for the NFC Championship game. That's absolutely outstanding, Carson. Wow, have fun, man. Hope you have an absolute blast for sure. That's going to be a really, really fun experience. Slapshot Jack is just saying random ass untrue things in the chat right now. Chicago Blackhawks are a good AHL team. Do you agree? I mean, yes, Chicago, if they were an AHL team, would be very, very good. But they're an NHL team, and they're a last-place team this year in the Central. Not the year Chicago was looking for, to say the least. Oh, okay, that's Jerry's neck protector split in half. That makes sense. That shot caught him up high, and they had to replace his neck protector. Okay, that's what happened. So thank you for that, Danny. And we got a fight. Hornqvist and Kruger going. They're actually going right out of the box. They drop him. Oh, mad respect to Patrick Hornqvist here. He usually doesn't drop the gloves. I've never liked that about him. He starts a lot of shit and then never drops the gloves. But he's actually dropped them here. And Krug and Hornqvist go at it. Pretty good fight there. Oh, yes. Let's go. First actual fight of this game. Krug and Hornqvist they threw some pretty good punches, too. That was a good one. A lot of scrums, a lot of physicality in this game, but this is the first time that we've had actual gloves drop, 5-minute majors, and Hornqvist and Krug right out of the box. Krug gets the jump. Krug's just like, I'm going. And Hornqvist answers, and they throw some pretty good rights back and forth for two guys that don't fight a whole lot. Oh, Krug caught him right on the nose there, right on the cheek there. Caught some visor, too. I hope Krug's hand's okay. Caught him again. Both these guys, though, throwing some really good rights. Oh, that was awesome. Don't see a lot of fights anymore, unfortunately. I remember, man, when I first started watching hockey, there were like, you know, you had games with 4 or 5 fights. You had fights almost every game, and now hardly anybody fights anymore. But two guys who really don't do it a whole lot, Krug and Hornqvist, drop the gloves and good old-fashioned punch-in-the-face contest. There we go. That was awesome. Now we got a penalty coming up against the Pittsburgh Penguins for cross-checking, I believe it's going to be. And Boston's going to get a power play here late in the second period. That puck almost goes in, but somehow no goal. Pittsburgh keeps it out. I believe Pittsburgh's defenseman kept that puck out of the goal. And we're going to have a penalty coming up against the Penguins. It was on a delayed penalty. So we'll see if that... One, I don't think that was a goal. Two, we're going to have a power play here coming up for Boston if this is not a Bruins goal. I think Marcus Pettersson kept that out of the Penguins' net. No, that puck's in. That puck is in. Go to replay review. That puck is in. That puck is in the net. That's a Bruins goal. I'm going to change it right now. They need to review this. That is a goal. That is a Bruins goal. Under review, that is a Bruins goal. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. I thought Bergeron gloved it to himself. Never mind. That's not going to be a goal. He gloved it. Never mind. I thought Bergeron gloved it down and then knocked it in, but that literally went right off his glove and in the net. That's not going to be a goal. I don't think they're going to let that be a goal. He didn't, like, swat it, which it goes in Boston's favor, but I don't think it's allowed to just go off your glove and, well, no, because if it deflects off your glove and into the net, it is a goal. This is going to be an interesting call. Yeah, off the glove and in is not a goal. Okay. So that is not a goal. We're back to 2-1. I thought Bergeron knocked it down and then batted it down and then knocked it in, but it went right off his glove and into the net. So that is 100% not a goal. My mistake on that. Max Lapierre was not an enforcer, Vaughn, so he's definitely not in the Enforcer Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's going to be that's no goal. Hey, Akuma, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for joining in. Yeah, it has been a while, but thank you for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Glad to have you here, as always. Yeah, no goal there. So Boston does get the power play here with a minute, down to a minute now remaining. And we got a 2-on-1 for Pittsburgh. Nice job getting back defensively, though, for the Bruins. Under a minute now left in the second period. 1:30 remaining on the power play for Boston. Maintaining their 2-1 lead over Pittsburgh. What a frantic game back and forth this has been. This has been so much fun to watch, so much fun to call. One of the best games I've seen this season, absolutely. Favorite fight of all time? That's really hard. There's been so many good ones. That is really, really hard. I can't think of one particular fight off the top of my head like that. There's been so many throughout NHL history. But anyway, here's Boston trying to score, and it's going to be a breakaway. Boston misses the puck, and it's a breakaway, or 2-on-0 for the Penguins, and then Halak with a huge save and another one. Two massive saves from Jarl Halak, short-handed. Oh my God! Well, that more than makes up for the bad goal to start this game. Charlie McAvoy completely fans on the shot, and Aston Reese and Brian Rust have a 2-on-0, and Rust gets the shot off. Halak makes a save, and then Halak makes another two more huge saves on Zach Aston Reese in front of the net on the rebound. Oh my God. That was incredible. So final seconds now. Halak with one more save, and that's going to do it. End of the second period. So right now, we still have a 2-1 game between the Bruins and the Penguins. No scoring in this period. But incredible action both ways. We had a fight. We had a bunch of scrums again. The physicality in this game is off the charts. We've had scoring chances both ways, power plays both ways. What an incredible, incredible game this has been. I hope you guys will stick around for the third period. This is going to be so much fun. While we head to commercial break or intermission break here, I just want to remind everyone to please hit that like button if you haven't already. Those thumbs up really do go a long, long way. And also, if you're new to the channel and happen to be watching, please subscribe. We're always looking to grow this channel. Love seeing all the new names and faces in this chat tonight. I guess I really don't get to see your face, but I love seeing all the new names. Always looking to add more people to the community here. So please subscribe, and thank you guys all for watching very, very much, and thank you for supporting this channel. And we're gonna have one hell of a third period coming up for sure. Hey, it's all good, Slapshot Jack. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. You can go whenever. Yeah, I know we got a decent number of mods in the chat tonight, guys. Mods, if you could help me out with, if anyone asks for me to actually show the game, don't immediately time them out. Just explain to them that I can't because of copyright. If beyond that they become a problem and keep asking over and over and over again, then definitely time them out. But if they only ask once and you just explain to them that I can't because of copyright. No, I have not, Vaughn, seen your face. No. But anyway, man, what an absolute incredible game this has been so far. And I can only imagine how much the intensity is going to pick up in the third period. I can only imagine how much fun this third period is going to be. And by the way, this is still a really, really close game. There's a big 2 points on the line that are still completely up for grabs. Either team can, without a doubt, still come away with this win. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic in the third period, I believe. I am currently not adding any new mods to the channel, Slapshot Jack, but I will add as the channel gets bigger. But I hope, you know, as long as you continue to be a part of this channel and as part of this community, then in the future you certainly can be a mod in the future for sure. How scary are the Penguins, Akuma? Very, 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 very good team this year. Definitely a Stanley Cup contender. NFL Nation thinks he has PTSD from the Cup loss because he has terrible flashbacks and gets really sad. That's very interesting, NFL Nation. Yeah, definitely Chandler. Very, very good saves from both goaltenders. Carson, thank you very much for subbing. Really, really appreciate that, and that's really cool that you met Aaron Rodgers. The goal scorers for Boston were Corrali scored the first one, and Par Lindholm scored the second one. Jay says Cassian versus Kachuk. Yeah, that was absolutely awesome. Kachuk got exactly what he deserved there. And I cannot wait until those two teams play again on, I believe it's January 29th. Cassian's first game back from suspension. That is going to be one hell of a battle of Alberta, I think. So that's absolutely awesome. Carson, thank you so much. Yes. And hope you come back for the third. Would love to talk to you soon. Sabres are up 1-0. Thank you for the update, Rob. Jimmy Vesey with the goal. There we go. Okay, Sabres actually doing something. Yes, Cassian versus the Turtle for sure, Akuma. Hey, I appreciate that Slapshot, Jack. Very, very much. Very, very much. I already read that. All right, guys. So... I was going to do... I need to tweet out the fight because I run NHL Fight Alert on Twitter. So, Patrick Hornqvist. I hit Q. What are you talking about? From Pittsburgh. Versus Torrey Krug from Boston. And I can't type. Oh my God, what is going on? I'll check other games later, but I know that that one just happened here. So I got to get that tweet out. Let's see what else. I will check scores at some point this intermission for sure. I got a bunch of stuff on Instagram to... THG, I just got, if you're still watching, I just got your Instagram message. Yes, he does look like a vampire. Absolutely. Marcel Gotch does look like a vampire for sure. Yes, Chandler, thank you so much. Everyone like and subscribe. I agree. Thank you so much for helping out the channel, man. Have I been a cheerleader for my school before? No, I was never a cheerleader, Vaughn. All right, I am going to take a quick break, guys, very, very quickly, just for like 2 minutes. So please don't go anywhere. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat. It's only going to be like a 2-minute break. And I will be right back. I just want to grab a drink of water. Intermission is 18 minutes, Chandler. I just want to grab a drink of water, and then I'll be right back. But I am going to take a couple of minutes. This has been a very frantic game, and I'm expecting a very intense third period as well. So I just want to take a second to cool off. I will be right back in literally no more than 2 minutes. Okay, guys, I am back. I appreciate you guys not all just ditching the chat and leaving, letting me take a couple-minute break there. I just did want to get a drink of water and get ready for this third period and kind of cool off a little bit with my voice and the talking, because I've been talking a lot in this stream and talking quite loud as well, because this has been one hell of a hockey game. So I hope you all will stick around for the third period, because I'll tell you, the game's incredibly close, incredibly even match, and it's been extremely exciting. This is playoff level hockey going on right now. I think it's going to be an amazing end to this game. But yeah, we've had a ton of action so far, tons of physicality, a fight, a lot of scrums. These teams obviously do not like each other very much, which is exactly the way it should be. And, oh, by the way, they're both two very, very good hockey teams as well. So, yeah, we're still at intermission here. Hopefully not for too much longer. And I will definitely be ready to go for this third period. I am so excited. This has absolutely been one of the... This has been one of the best NHL games that I have seen all season this year, without a doubt. I don't know if I can definitively say the best, but it's definitely got to be top three, without a doubt. Just so much excitement, so much fun. No, I do not hate the Blues, Vaughn. I actually kind of like the Blues. They're one of the teams in the West that I do enjoy watching. DMV, thank you so much for joining, man. Really, really appreciate it. Not sure when the next stream will be. I'll let you guys know via the community tab or at some point next week, but it will be not until next week. But right now, I'm not sure. But thank you so much for watching, man. Really, really appreciate it. As always, with love having the regulars in the streams who are here night in and night out. Every time I'm streaming, they're always here in the chat. That's absolutely fantastic. And I love seeing the new faces as well. So many new people in the chat tonight, which is awesome. Really helps. Really helps helps grow this channel. And really adds more people to be part of this community. So thank you guys all so much for all your support. If you're new, please consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated as I look to grow this channel. And if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button and drop a like on this video. The more likes on a video, the more people YouTube shows it to. And then the more people will be in the chat, the more the channel will grow and the more fun we'll have during these streams. So those things really do help out. Thank you guys all so much. Jarrett says that Hornquist should have won the fight. I mean, it was a good fight. Both guys threw some pretty decent rights there. Neither guy's a big fighter. Hornquist does not fight very often at all. Krug usually only maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So neither guy's a big fighter. You can say, this guy should have won or this guy should have won. I think in general it was just a really good fight. This game's had a lot of intensity in it, a lot of emotion, which is exactly how hockey should be. And I'm just glad there was a fight. It was awesome. Panthers are winning 4-0. I will go once again through... before the end of intermission through the other games going on in the league tonight. I'm just going to catch up in the chat first because I did step away for a couple of minutes. Jay is going to Boston versus Winnipeg on the 31st. That's going to be an outstanding game, Jay. Without a doubt. Can't wait for that one. That should be a lot of fun, and I hope you have fun, man. Hope you have a great time. The Blues were a great team, but could just never get it done in the playoffs, but that definitely changed in 2019. Absolutely. They were always one of those playoff choker teams, a lot like Tampa Bay is viewed now, a team that just always made the playoffs but choked it away every year, and that all changed last year, just like it changed for the Capitals in 2018, and they finally got over that hump, and they finally got it done. So, man, I say congratulations to the Blues. Wow, that's great news, THG, for the New York Islanders, a team that struggles offensively to begin with. They could not afford to lose Jordan Eberle. And Eberle is back after the cross-check to the head. So I guess they checked him out. They checked him out, and he's good. Wild versus Panthers play nasty games. There are fights when those teams meet up. Vaughn, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think I've ever watched a Wild versus Panthers game. I'm not big on cross-conference matchups. I'm much more into rivalry matchups. No, absolutely not, Jarrett. This has been incredible hockey today. This is exactly how hockey's supposed to be played. Big hits all over the ice, scrums, fights. Well, one fight, hopefully more. This is exactly what hockey is supposed to be. Intense, physical, violent, nasty. This has been maybe the best game I've seen all year in the NHL as far as entertainment and how great of a game this has been. And not only the physicality part, but it's 2-1. It's an incredibly good game as well. Yeah, absolutely outstanding game. This feels like a playoff game. This is playoff hockey in the regular season, and this is what it feels like. It's been absolutely outstanding so far tonight. You're going to recommend me as Bruins general manager, NFL Nation? I don't think that's going to happen, man. Talk about an absolute dream job, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Eberle just hit the crossbar on the power play, and the Islanders are dominating. And then they give up a goal right away. Tony DeAngelo scores on a 2-on-1. That is very, very Islanders-like for this year, without a doubt. Ooh, Chandler, that's not good, man. How do you hurt your thumb doing bicep curls? That doesn't make a whole lot. Man, I mean, I guess shit happens, but wow, that sucks. Bills Mafia forgot that it was Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday. Hey, Daniel Roberts, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. Love having you here. Hope you enjoy it very, very much. Would I work for ESPN? Well, ESPN knows nothing about hockey, so and they don't even really cover hockey, so I don't think they'd want me to work for them, honestly. But anyway, we're almost back for the start of the third here. I'm going to try and quickly go through some scores before the period starts. Obviously, this game here is 2-1 Boston. I got to change the period too. Shoot. I am falling behind. My apologies. I'm not gonna have time to check scores, guys. I don't think. Flames and Maple Leafs are tied 1-1. Panthers are up 4-0 on the Kings. Rangers are up 2-1 on the Islanders. The Canadiens are up 3-1 on the Flyers. The Capitals are up 3-2 on the Devils. The Blue Jackets are up 3-2 on the Hurricanes. The Golden Knights are up 2-0 on the Senators. The Ducks are up 2-1 on the Predators. God, there we go, Nashville. The Wild are up 1-0 on the Lightning. That's weird. The Sabres are up 1-0 on the Stars. That's weird. And the Avalanche are up 1-0 on the Sharks. Coyotes and Canucks has not started yet. That game is on at 10. So there's your rundown from around the league as we get started here. Just about ready for puck drop in the third. NFL Nation has a story. Go ahead and tell it, man. Rob, I should have a frozen supreme pizza. Yeah, man, absolutely, Rob. Go for it. Who do I want to win? I am a Bruins fan, Jarrett. Now, fans of all teams are more than welcome on this channel, without a doubt. And we do have a good mix of Penguins fans and Bruins fans in the chat tonight, which is outstanding. Always makes the stream better. But I personally am a Bruins fan and would like to see the Bruins win tonight. Remember when Gary Thorne used to commentate over hockey games instead of the Orioles? Yeah, Gary Thorne's a great announcer, THG. I loved hearing his voice on the old NHL games. Tyler asks, do you think it's going to go into OT? Honestly, with the number of overtime games the Bruins have played this season, I would not at all be surprised if this game goes into overtime. Not at all. It seems like most Bruins games now go into overtime. But we'll see if Boston's able... We'll see if Boston's able to hold the lead here in the third, or if they end up blowing it like they have been a lot recently. So anyway, we are underway now in the third period. I'm sorry, I've been trying to get caught up in the chat. There were a few seconds left on Boston's power play. Unfortunately, Jarrett, I cannot show the game on YouTube. It's a copyright violation, and that would get my channel taken down by YouTube. So it's just me with my play-by-play and my reaction. If I could show the game, I would, but unfortunately, I am not allowed to. So Pittsburgh kills off the remaining seconds of that power play from the end of the second, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey now, a little over a minute into the third. Pittsburgh with the puck in the neutral zone. Let's see, NFL Nation has a story I should probably react to before he thinks I'm ignoring him. I'll wait for a whistle, though, as Charlie Coyle brings the puck into the Pittsburgh end, but gets it stolen away. Good back check there by the Penguins. And now here comes Malkin into the Bruins zone, and he just passes the puck away right onto a Bruins stick. And we got turnovers in both directions early on in this period. No icing as the Penguins dump it in now to the Boston zone. Grzelcyk back behind his net. Tries to get it out. Pittsburgh keeps it in on the first chance, but Boston gets it out on a second opportunity. And Dominic Cahoon sends it quickly back in, but not deep. And now here comes Boston. Chris Wagner with a shot gets deflected up into the netting, and we get a whistle here. Okay, so NFL Nation's story. He decided to call the Bruins to recommend you as general manager, he maybe meant. So I dial the number, and the lady picks up, and I say, can I talk to Cam Neely? And she says, why do you need to talk to Cam Neely? And he says, because I got a general manager recommendation. She says, we're not looking to hire. And then I say, you should hire John Duncan. And then she says, bye. I pretty much figure that would be how that would go, NFL Nation. I do not think I'm going to be the general manager of the Bruins ever in my life, as much as I would love that for sure. Boston wins the offensive zone faceoff here. Sal wants to work for ESPN. Yeah, I mean, but Sal does basketball and football, and ESPN literally pays attention all the time to basketball and football, not hockey. I don't think I would be of much use for ESPN. All right, so Boston forechecking here, battle along the end wall. Kept in the zone. Nice job there by John Moore. Kept in again by Moore. Long point shot gets blocked down. Solid team defense there from Pittsburgh. Boston dumps it back into the Pittsburgh end. Par Lindholm in on the forecheck, who's actually had a somewhat decent game tonight. Par Lindholm hasn't done a whole lot for the Bruins. I'm not a huge fan of his, but I think he's had a decent game tonight for Boston. He has the goal, the second goal, which is the leading goal right now for Boston. I'm not going to say game winning because the game isn't over yet. As Boston ices the puck there, so we're going to have a whistle and the offensive zone face-off coming up for the Penguins. But Lindholm, I think, has had a decent game tonight. All right, hey Carson, man, I appreciate you being back. Really love having you on the channel here, but please do not spam the chat. We don't need 3 on backs, and we got a goal. Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron gives Boston the 3-1 lead. Let's go. Gets it by Tristan Jarry, and Boston extends their lead to 2. Hey, Dash, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're new, well, welcome to the channel. I really hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you enjoy everything that Off the Wall Hockey has to offer. Please consider liking the video. That really helps out a lot. And subscribing to the channel. If you're a hockey fan, I really do think that you're going to like a lot of the content I have here for you. Recorded content and live streams as well. So please subscribe, like the video, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community, man. Welcome to the family. Love seeing all the new faces we got for Off the Wall Hockey tonight. That's fantastic. Hope you guys stick around for the long term for sure. So Boston now with a 3-1 lead after Patrice Bergeron rifles home high glove side on Tristan Jarry. A beautiful shot there. And we are in dire straits now for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They need the next goal in this game 100%. They are now down 2 with 16 minutes remaining in the third. So Pittsburgh 100% needs a goal, a couple of goals here to finish out this period. And the next goal in this game, if there is a next goal, will be hugely, hugely important. Dash is a Penguins fan. Cool, man. Fans of all NHL teams, all hockey in general, are welcome on this channel. We have a good mix of fans of a bunch of different teams, particularly in this chat tonight. We've got a lot of Bruins fans and a lot of Penguins fans, which is always great to see. I personally am a Bruins fan, but on my channel, I try to stay as neutral as possible. While I'm still a fan, I cheer when the Bruins score, but I try and treat all teams with the respect that they deserve, and not homer one way or the other. And I try to call things like I see them. But I am a Bruins fan, and but obviously fans of all teams are more than welcome here. Yeah, Pastrnak is the Bruins' most important offensive player without a doubt. So yeah, I really, really hope he stays healthy. And if he does stay healthy, I think the Bruins have a chance to make another deep playoff run this year, much like they did last season. Vaughn asks, will we hear Dirty Water tonight? Still a long way to go, man. We still got 15 minutes remaining in this period. That's more than enough time for the Penguins to score a couple of goals. Jay says the NHL website kind of sucks. Yeah, it isn't great, but it does, I don't know. I've never had too big of a problem with it, as Halak makes a save there and covers the puck up. Eddie says he's got a story. He was in a band in the late 80s and at a gig in North Ontario. They were on stage playing, and an old lady in her 80s took her top and bra off and ran on stage. Oh, man, that's gross, dude. That's wicked funny. But the fact that's pretty gross, too. Oh, man. Ooh, funny story, though, for sure, Eddie. Damn, that's wild. A lady in her 80s doing that. That is nuts. Vaughn is watching 2 games tonight. That's awesome, man. Watch as much hockey as you can. Hockey is the best. No, I do respect the Maple Leafs, NFL Nation. I don't like the Maple Leafs, but I do respect them. They have no defense, but they're a very good offensive team. Chandler has faith in the Penguins. He says that there's still a long way to go. Yes, there is. You're very, very accurate in that. Yeah, the Crosby goal at the beginning of the game was very good for the Penguins. Unfortunately, that's been the only Penguins goal in this game. But anyway, we got a neutral zone face-off here. I believe the puck was played with a high stick. And now the linesman won't drop the frickin' puck. What else is new? Oh, man. Just drop the puck, and now he drops it. All right, so here comes Boston now into the offensive zone, and they quickly lose it. Pittsburgh's able to exit and bring it into the Boston zone now, where Boston now has to regroup with Torrey Krug. Ticking down towards 14 minutes remaining in the third period now. Boston with a 3-1 lead on Patrice Bergeron's goal here in the third period. Very, very awesome game. One of, if not the best NHL game I've watched all season this year. Incredible physicality, incredible intensity. Very close game. Boston just took the 2-goal lead. We've had a fight. We've had a bunch of scrums. Some big hits. This is hockey at its best. If you want to sell the game of hockey to somebody, show them games like this, and they will become hockey fans. This has been an absolutely outstanding matchup tonight. Boston now in the offensive zone, grinding hard along the end boards. Digging for the puck. We got a 3 Penguins, 2 Bruins scrum here. along the end wall. The puck is tied up along the boards, and no one is budging. Absolutely no one is budging. They might just have to blow this one down. Literally, this puck will not move, and they finally do just blow it down. And I think we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff here coming up for the Bruins. Let's see. I don't think your teachers can see if you're on their Facebook or not, Vaughn. NFL Nation says he's going to offer Hot Take Hockey $500 for Marner's number. That's absolutely nuts, dude. I don't think you're ever going to get Marner's number, man. Sorry. Jarry and the defense have not been good. I mean, they haven't been horrible. Two of the three Bruins goals were deflection goals. I mean, those happen. I wouldn't say Jarry's been horrible. But, you know, obviously Boston has, I think, overall been the better team tonight for sure. Let's see. Tanev's really underrated. Yeah, I agree with you, Danny. Actually, this hat I have on is a Providence College hockey hat, and I have a Providence College sweatshirt on. I watched Brandon Tanev on the 2015 PC National Championship team. I absolutely loved him in college, loved him when he went to Winnipeg. Yeah, he went to school here and played college hockey here. And yeah, it's awesome to see him excelling at the NHL level, and he is a very, very solid player for sure. Let's see. NFL Nation says JR sucks as a GM. Cletus says loves your grind. Really appreciate that, Cletus. Very, very much so. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Glad you're enjoying the channel. And I just keep pushing along here, hoping to grow this channel more and more every day. Unfortunately, Seth, I am not going to be streaming Sunday's game. I actually might... I'm not sure exactly what's going on Sunday, but I will not be streaming the game. This is already... I don't stream... You know, I'm not a strictly stream channel. I do a lot of recorded content. So I'm not one like a stream channel that streams every night or anything like that. I usually only stream once or twice per week. This is my second stream of this week. I also did the Bruins Flyers game on Monday. So my next stream will be sometime next week. And Sunday, I'm not going to be able to stream again. Hey, Islanders score. That's good for you, THG, and all the other Islanders fans out there. Bavillier with a goal. That's good for them. Dash says we need the Penguins to score. Yes, Penguins fans need a couple of goals out of their team in this third period with about 12 and a half minutes now remaining in the third. Pittsburgh now in the offensive zone. Good chance here, and unable to control the puck. Boston's going to get it out now and dump it into the Penguins' end. Wow. Panthers 4, Kings 3. Kings putting on a comeback in their game against the Panthers here. Very, very interesting for that game. Wow. Okay. Did not see that coming. NFL Nation asks, is Brady going to stay or is he going to go? Will Stidham be the starter? I honestly have no idea what's going on with the Patriots. NFL Nation, that's still very, very much up in the air. And I mean, I'm a big fan, but I'm not an insider or anything. I have no idea about where those talks stand or anything like that. Chandler says the Panthers are choking. Yeah, they had a 4-0 lead, and now it's 4-3. That is not good for Florida. Yeah, a lot of new people tonight, NFL Nation, which is absolutely outstanding. Love seeing new people in the chat, watching this channel grow. Really, really appreciate all of you guys watching and all your support for this channel. Please, if you're new, to hit that subscribe button. Help grow this community. Come back stream after stream. Come back video after video. You're always welcome here. And if you haven't already, please drop a like and hit that thumbs up button on the video. That really helps out in growing the channel and getting more people to watch. So the more likes, the better. Very, very appreciative for all of you here watching tonight. And whenever those of you who watch every night as well, or every stream. Hey, that sounds about right, THG, for sure. That sounds about right. Dump it in the Zamboni corner and just watch it bounce. 100%, man. Hey, thank you, Dash. Very much appreciated. Love to hear that. Love, love, love to hear that. All right, back to some play-by-play. I know I've been focusing mostly on the chat, and then I did my like and subscribe spiel. 10 minutes now remaining in the third period. We're down to 10 minutes. Final half of this third period. Boston still with a 3-1 lead. Zdeno Chara with the puck in the neutral zone, skating it up and then dumps it in for the Bruins. No icing. Pittsburgh, though, quickly able to get possession and get it out of their zone. They dump it into the Boston end. Hornquist with a hard hit on Matt Grzelcyk. Very clean, very hard hit on Grzelcyk behind the net. The quality physical play in this game continues. And now Hornquist and Grzelcyk are pushing and shoving. They separate, though. No one wants to take a dumb penalty with under 10 minutes left in the third period of a close game, which obviously makes sense. And we get a whistle here now as the Penguins came in off sides. All right, so commercial break now. Under 10 left now in the third. Wow, this game is getting frantic. Penguins are pushing hard. They know that they need 2 goals in this game, in the final 10 minutes of this period, to tie this game up and get it to overtime. See, Chris Kreider destroyed Varlamov. That is classic. Chris Kreider is very good at running goaltenders, and he got a goaltender interference penalty, but he destroyed Varlamov. That is vintage Chris Kreider right there. Two shots in the third period. Yeah, there haven't. I wouldn't say there's been a whole lot of chances either way in this period. Not quality chances, to say the least. I mean, Boston had the 1 goal, but other than that, I wouldn't say that there's been a ridiculous amount of quality scoring chances in this period, to say the least. It's been a lot of back and forth action, honestly. And just kind of dump in, get in on the forecheck, break out, dump in the other way, and just kind of going back and forth that way. Vaughn misses the hot girls in his old school. Well, I'm really sorry, Vaughn, that you're not at your old school. I know the transition's been tough and you don't like your new school. I wish I could help you, man, but there's really not much I can do. Yes, Cletus, there was a big fight earlier in this game. Torrey Krug and Patrick Hornquist dropped the gloves and both threw some pretty darn good right hands for 2 guys that don't fight very often. And there's been a lot of scrums throughout the game as well, but Krug and Hornquist has been the only actual drop your gloves fighting major so far. 4-on-3, okay, so that Islanders and Rangers game's getting pretty nasty as well. Love to see that. I love physical hockey. Hockey is best when it's mean, nasty, and violent. It's the way it should be. Yeah, Pens are definitely looking better in this period than they did in the second. And definitely, the end of the first wasn't great for them either. But we'll see if they're able to score here. 9:10 remaining. And Boston, Marchand just loses that puck off his stick again. I don't know what's going on with Brad Marchand and his inability to control the puck anymore, but he just lost it right off his stick to Pittsburgh's defense, and now Pittsburgh gets an easy clear out of their zone. Pastrnak now in the offensive zone, in on the forecheck with Bergeron, unable to get possession. Carlo keeps it in, though, at the point, and Pasta goes back in after it. Now it looks like Pittsburgh, as Boston goes for a line change, is going to get a pretty easy clear here. Yeah, definitely THG. Not guys that fight a whole lot, but it was a pretty good one. They put on a pretty good show when they dropped them in this one. Right towards the end of the second period. And now we've got a power play coming up for We got a power play coming up for Boston. Too many men on the ice for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They had 3 defensemen on the ice, and the guy that came off the bench touched the puck before the player coming off the ice got off. So too many men on the ice on Pittsburgh. Wow, they actually had 7 guys on the ice at one point. So not just one too many. Well, one got off. Yeah, no, they had 7 guys on the ice at one point. Very, very bad line change. Very bad line change. And now Boston gets a power play opportunity with 8:18 remaining in the third. And I'll just say that a Bruins goal on this power play likely pretty much seals the deal in this game, as it would then be a 3-goal lead with less than 8 minutes remaining. So Boston has an opportunity here with the man advantage to put this thing away. We'll see if they're able to do it, or if Pittsburgh's penalty kill is able to come up big and keep them in this game. So Boston loses the opening face-off. That's never good. And Pittsburgh's able to clear right off the bat. So that will knock the first 20 to 30 seconds off of this power play immediately, as Bergeron now goes back to collect for the Bruins. Boston now is trying to set up in the offensive zone. Unable to get possession, though. And now we got a shorthanded opportunity here. 3-on-3 for the Penguins. And the Penguins get the shot just wide. Now Tanev gives it away. So Boston not looking sharp early on this power play. DeBrusk brings it in the offensive zone, though. Looking to set up now, though. Marchand, once again, though, has the puck explode on his stick. And Pittsburgh's able to clear all the way back down. Do I play EA NHL games? I don't have any modern systems. I don't play video games a whole lot. The only systems that I really play very often are Xbox 360 and PS2. I don't have any modern systems. So I do play NHL, but I play like NHL 09 or like NHL 14 for Xbox 360. I don't have any of the newer games now. And we got a whistle here as that puck is played with a high stick. And the Penguins will get an offensive zone face-off on the penalty kill here with only 46 seconds left on the power play. So Pittsburgh's PK has been very, very good in this game. Or not only in this game, but this particular one as well, but also in this game as a whole. And Boston's power play has not been able to do a whole lot. Yeah, Patrick Hornqvist was picked dead last in his draft, and he's gone on to have one hell of an NHL career. And, he's become a very, very good player and knows his job and does it very well. Pitt power plays are underrated. I mean, their power play has not done anything in this game. Their power play has not been good. But their penalty kill has been outstanding in this game. Bergeron and Malkin fought in the playoffs a number of years ago now, but I do remember that. They did fight in the playoffs, yes. I know you're struggling, Vaughn. Just try and keep a positive attitude. Anyway, here comes Pittsburgh. Oh, and they could have had a break, but they lost control in the neutral zone. And now Boston's able to exit their zone. 6 minutes now remaining. Remaining now in the third period. Boston maintaining their 3-1 lead. Please remember, guys, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't yet. Both of those things greatly help out. We're headed down to the final 5 minutes here. This is going to be one heck of a finish. Pittsburgh needs 2 goals to force overtime. Boston is looking to hold the lead, and I think would absolutely love an insurance goal here to push it to 4-1. Let's see. Oh yeah, I love those Avalanche teams, Danny, with Joe Sakic, Milan Hajduk. Peter Forsberg, Adam Foote, Rob Blake, Patrick Waugh. Those are like the early hockey memories for me, and the Colorado Avalanche have always been one of my favorite teams since then because of those old teams. And Now, currently, the Avalanche are my second favorite team in the league mostly because I love Nathan MacKinnon, I love Cale Makar, and I like a lot of their other role players as well. Guys like Nikita Zadorov and Matt Calvert I like a lot. I really am big on these Avalanche teams now. I was big on the Avalanche teams then. I'm a huge Colorado fan. They are my second favorite team in the NHL. Yeah, I have PS2 still in a ton of PS2 games, but I don't have anything newer for PlayStation. No. Do I think the Bruins will go all the way? I mean, they're definitely a contender. Oh, great backdoor chance there for the Bruins to seal this game, but they don't get it on goal, and Jari holds the post. So Pittsburgh's still in it now with 4 minutes left to go. We are in the Ford F-150 Final 5 here on NESN. I love saying that. That's a New England classic there. And Halak holds the post, gets a whistle here, covers the puck with 3:50 remaining. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for Pittsburgh, still down by 2. I mean, the Bruins are definitely a contender, Dash. I'm not going to say they're going to win the Stanley Cup. There are a lot of good teams in the NHL this year with Stanley Cup potential, but I do think that the Bruins are in the race for it. Absolutely, they're a contender. NFL Nation likes it when top seeds get knocked out in the first round. Well, you must have really liked the playoffs last year then, NFL Nation, because all the 1 seeds got knocked out in the first round last year. Yeah, Danny, I agree. It's hard not to like the Avalanche. Like, unless you're a fan of a divisional opponent for the Avalanche, they are a hard team not to like, for sure. I'm 100% with you on that. And I really do like them. Do I miss Tim Thomas? I mean, yeah, Tim Thomas was an incredible goaltender for the Bruins. Obviously, I wouldn't want him to be the goalie now. He's like 40-something years old. But and Tuukka's been really, really good since Thomas has left. But yeah, I mean, Thomas was an outstanding goaltender. And definitely would never take anything away from him. That's for sure. I mean, he's the reason the Bruins won the Stanley Cup in 2011. They would not have won that Stanley Cup without Tim Thomas. Not even close. NFL Nation, I know you hate the Blues, man. You've said it a million times. You say it every single stream. We know you hate the Blues. How can you say the playoffs were boring as hell last year, but you said you like when the top seeds lose? Literally every single top seed lost in the playoffs last year, yet you think it was boring? Like, those are contradictory statements, man. Dash says that the Penguins will go to the playoffs and get knocked out in the second round or first. I mean, very, very much a possibility, Dash. That's what they did last season. I think this year's team is better than last year's team in Pittsburgh. But, you know, they're going to get a very tough matchup in the first round no matter who they play. So, you know, anything can happen come postseason time. I think the playoffs last year proved that more than anything else. Yes, NFL Nation, your obsession with the Blues absolutely is a meme. Tim Thomas had a lot of concussion issues, THG, and he retired and then just kind of disappeared. He was severely depressed, I believe. He had a lot of issues going on. I do think he's getting better now, and I certainly wish him all the best in the future. Jay, I cannot say I'm a Jack Edwards fan. I actually do not like him at all. Well, you know, hey, to each his own as far as commentators go. That's a very subjective thing as far as what you like and don't like. All right, guys. Flames now with a 2-1 lead over Flames win over the Leafs in the shootout, 2-1. Okay, so the Flames pick up another 2 points. That's big for them. I'm gonna if I miss your thing in the chat, I apologize. I'm going to try and call some play-by-play here for the last 2.5 minutes of this game because Pittsburgh is obviously getting the point now where they need to pull their goalie. So this is going to get real intense. As the puck goes, right as I say that, the puck goes up and out of play with 2:28 left, deflection out into the netting. So 2.5 minutes left, 3-1 Boston, trying to hold on to this lead, obviously. Pittsburgh knows that they need 2 goals to tie this game up. Tristan Jarry already on the bench. So Jarry's on the bench, and we're going to have the extra attacker out for Pittsburgh, so it's going to be 6-on-5, and this is going to be a very, very intense end to this game for sure. What are you talking about, NFL Nation? Cam Neely's done a great job as president of the Bruins. And we got a scramble in front. Puck. Who knows where the puck is at this point? Halak is down. Everyone's piling into the crease. Penguins, I don't know. Halak covered the puck, I guess. McAvoy is in the net trying to keep it out. I don't think you're ever going to be able to find a replay that shows that puck in the net, but what a wild and crazy scramble in the Bruins crease there. Halak makes the initial save but can't cover it, and then everybody just piles on. Penguins pull it out of the pile, then Halak makes another save, and it never went in. No, it never went in. Wow, what a wild and crazy scramble there right in front. Oh man, I was right. This is definitely getting intense. Yeah, no, Dash, this year's Penguins team is better than last year's Penguins team, even without Phil Kessel. I trust this year's Penguins team a lot more. I think they're better defensively. I think they're getting better goaltending from Tristan Jarry than they did last year. So let's see what happened here. I mean, literally you have 3 Bruins players laying in the crease to keep this puck out. Just all-out effort for the Bruins. Halak made 2 huge saves there. And then I believe Halak covers it under his pad. I do not believe that puck goes in the net. I know Penguins fans, Danny, are going to want that puck to be in the net. But I don't think that puck ever goes in the net. Von Ash, should he be a Bruins fan? Absolutely, Von. Hop right on the Bruins bandwagon for sure. Become a Bruins fan, 100%. I mean, they're doing a hell of a lot better than the Sharks this year, that's for sure. Remember when the Penguins made it the comeback versus the Capitals in the playoffs? Absolutely, Dash. Very, very much so. I mean, come the playoffs, I'm watching, every series, as many games as I can. So if something happened in the playoffs, very, very likely that I remember it. Absolutely. We're getting the call here. We'll see what it is. I don't believe this is a goal. No goal. No goal for the, what do you call it? For the Penguins there. So 2:15 remaining. Still a 2-goal game. Boston with a 3-1 lead. Empty net continuing for, what is it? Empty net continues for, I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden. I think I'm getting tired, guys. And Boston just clears that out of their zone all the way down. No icing as the puck doesn't have enough to go past the end line. John, an Islanders, THG's an Islanders fan for those that don't know. He needs some consoling here. Listen, man, the Islanders are still a good team. They're going to make the playoffs. They're very good defensively. Scoring has been an issue for them. I think the Islanders are going to add a goal scorer at the trade deadline to the middle of their lineup, and that's going to give them a boost going into the playoffs. So if you're an Islanders fan, I think be optimistic about the playoffs. Do something good at the trade deadline, and that team will be set for another possible run this year as Boston blocks that shot from Chris Letang and dumps it all the way down for icing, but I think at this point they will take the icing. 1:14 remaining in the third period, holding the 3-1 lead, 2-goal lead over the Penguins. You can lay in the crease as much as you want, as long as a player is not the one to cover the puck in the crease. And Jaro Halak covered that puck with his pad, so it is not a penalty shot. Listen, the Bruins could stack 3 players and sit them in the net if they wanted to. There's no rule against that. You just can't cover the puck unless you're the goalie, and Halak was the one to cover the puck on that. Kidder96, welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. Kidder says that Pittsburgh happens to be the home of the late Fred Rogers. Fantastic, Mr. Rogers there. Bada Bing's here. Welcome to the stream, Bada Bing. Good to have you as always, my man. Thanks for stopping in. Leafs lost again. What loses? Hey, Bruins fans are always happy when the Leafs lose, for sure. So we got a timeout here with just over a minute remaining. Remember, guys, please hit that like button if you haven't already and give this stream a thumbs up. That really helps out the channel. And if you're new, please subscribe. We're always looking to grow this community. It really helps out a lot. And just want to keep getting more and more people here, a part of the off-the-wall hockey family. As Boston with a chance to score on the open net there. Pittsburgh does a good job getting back, though, defensively and denying the scoring chance. Now they give it away, and that's it. 4-1 Boston. That's going to be the game, folks. Was that Marchand? Did Marchand put that one in? Holy crap, he actually did something good. And with 52 seconds remaining, Boston seals the deal with an empty netter. It's now 4-1. So that's going to do it. Yeah, Chris Letang behind his net. Bad pass out in front. Pastrnak takes it away, gives it right to Marchand, and Marchand doesn't whiff on that one. And he nets it in the empty net. Nothing Pittsburgh could do about that other than Letang giving the puck away. And yeah, that's a Bruins goal. It's now 4-1, so that's going to do it for this game. That pretty much ices it. So here we are now, 50 seconds remaining. They're just going to bleed the clock out here. I think both of these teams will just be going on and getting ready for Sunday when these two teams play again in what should be an absolutely incredible game if it's anything like this one. Tons of physicality in this one, a fight, tons of scrums, playoff-like action, and I can't imagine how much it's going to carry over into Sunday's game, Sunday afternoon at 12:30. Will be an absolutely fantastic matchup. So hopefully we get you guys get the chance to watch that one. So we got a whistle here with 14 seconds remaining. All right. Vaughn likes the Lightning. They are his second favorite team. Hey, Unknown, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Really, really appreciate it as always. Danny says Leafs fans are real sore losers. I don't know why, but almost every year you have a jersey thrown on the ice. Yeah, Leafs fans do that all the time. Yes, Danny, you are not a fan of Chris Letang, and he did mess something up for you for sure. As the clock whistles down to 0 and this game goes final. And that's going to be it for this one. So these two teams meet again on Sunday. And I have to say, this has been one of, if not the best regular season games I've seen in the NHL all season long. It's been absolutely fantastic. What a night tonight. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Implicit Steam? Welcome to the stream. What's going on, Val? While you guys are all here in the chat, I want to thank you all so much for watching and being a part of this stream and supporting the channel. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I know I've been saying this a lot, but if you haven't already, please hit that like button and give this video a thumbs up. That really does help out a lot. And if you are new to the channel, we've had a ton of new people in the chat tonight, which is fantastic. I love watching this community grow. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I do hockey content almost daily, 1 or 2 live streams a week, recorded content throughout the week. Really think that if you like hockey, you're going to like this channel. So please hit that subscribe button. I can't thank you guys enough. I want to give I want to give some shout outs. I know I'm going to miss people, but Danny, new tonight. Awesome having you in the stream. Dash, new tonight. Chandler, new tonight. Love having you guys. Had Vaughn here like always. NFL Nation. THG was here almost pretty much all night. Tyler, new in the stream. God, I can't even think of all the names. I got to go back and look through the chat, guys. Bada Bing's here. Kidder's, I think Kidder's new. Let's see, NFL Nation. Jay in the chat. So many of you guys here throughout most of the night. DMV was here earlier. A lot of people here earlier. Really appreciate all you guys watching. I will be streaming again at some point next week. Not exactly sure when. Eddie Van Haskell, always here night in and night out. Love having him in the stream as well, as always. But thank you guys all so much. Not sure when the next stream will be. It will be next week. Not sure which day. I will let you guys know via the community tab on my channel. So make sure you're subscribed so you see my community post. And hopefully we'll be talking to you guys very soon. I also do hope to do the All-Star game next weekend. Not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend. I hope to stream during the All-Star game. So with that, I think that's going to do it for this stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully we'll be talking to you guys very soon. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's pretty much going to do it for this one. Thanks, guys, so much.